It's a short fare from your neighborhood to your naturehood. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a neighborhood park or green space near you. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the U.S. Forest Service.
To the program in a short amount of time. Tonight, LaGrange High School football coaches.
Sports Flag.
I'm Marco Belletti. Patriots may have been dealt a blow as third-round pick Derek Rivers maybe lost for the season due to a torn ACL. And Youngstown State was the first pick. Former Ravens linebacker Zach Orr's comeback attempt has ended. He announced his retirement. This is the second time he tried to come back after being diagnosed with a congenital spine condition and a neck defect back in January. In college football, according to reports, Penn State and head coach James Franklin have agreed to a 6-year extension. It's worth $34.3 million. Franklin led the Nittany Lions to a Big Ten championship last season, their first since 1994, also appearing in the Rose Bowl during an 11-win campaign, their first doing that since 2009. Meanwhile, Georgia Tech has dismissed their leading rusher from a year ago, sophomore Dedrick Mills, for a violation of athletic department rules. Mills ran for 770.
It's time now for Callaway Cavaliers football on WELR Eagle 102.3. This game is brought to you in part by Holmes Pharmacy.
All right, Cavalier football fans.
Remax agent Joel Upchurch and Emory Southern Orthopedics. Now live to the field for Callaway Cavaliers football.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in here live. I'm Shane Andrews, joined with Andrew Caraway, and we are at Callaway Stadium tonight, and we're going to bring you the start of the 2017 season. Andrew, LaGrange Grangers and the Callaway Cavaliers tonight.
Yep, back to the same place we were last season, starting with the Grangers, big rivalry game. Both teams on the field right now honoring the fallen Granger and Arquavius Tucker right now, so it's nice to see both schools showing good sportsmanship.
Absolutely. And, one thing that I noticed immediately whenever the Grangers came out on the field, Andrew, is looks like they got a couple more players this year, and looks like they've been in the weight room, and, they got a good-looking football team down there.
Yeah, good-looking football team. They're really, really hungry football team after, a 2-8 season last year, really wanting to bounce back and get back to that winning ways that the Grangers of LaGrange are used to seeing around here, and they're not used to going 2-8. So
that's right. And like I said, we're here at Callaway Stadium, city of LaGrange over here, and the stadium looks great, like always. They've got the turf, as most people know. It's got the turf, and this is a real unique place for high school kids to get a chance to play.
Yeah, it's a you got 4 teams playing on this field. You got LaGrange College, Callaway, Troop, and LaGrange High School Grangers playing on this field, and it's, you got a lot of logistics that go into organizing who gets to use the field, who's away that weekend. So, but like you were saying, it's a great setting, and they've done a great job with all the little remodels they've done around here with the concession stands and the stadium as itself, and the turf looks amazing. So great job with the groundskeeper, and it's a really nice field to have in this area too. One of the nicest football fields in West Georgia, in my opinion.
Well, I'll tell you what, Andrew, I'm excited, ready to get this thing started. Looks like we've got around 26 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and take a break now. When we come back, we'll go over some more things, and as we get closer to kickoff. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Here's Perry Prather, head pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy.
The one thing that I've always done, Coleman, is through the years, I have found that patients respond in different ways. And as a pharmacist, I try to find those ways that you can communicate with every patient. Every patient's different. A lot of times, hard times are related to their medicine. And just a good, positive word from somebody every day is better than a lot of medicine could ever be.
Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange and Hamilton.
When it comes to your health, nobody beats the home team at WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Named #1 large hospital by Georgia Trend Magazine. Nationally ranked a top 100 hospital by Truven Health. And one of the 100 great community hospitals by Becker's Hospital Review. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center is your award-winning team in LaGrange. Visit wellstar.org/WGMC to learn more. We believe in life well lived.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You're listening to Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, guys, we're back here live at Callaway Stadium. I'm here with Andrew, and Andrew, man, it's here. Last week we got a little taste of it. A scrimmage against Northside. Didn't get to see the starters for the full game. We saw them come out first couple series, and it's here now. I mean, tonight it's going to be for all the marbles tonight.
Yeah, last week the tune-up game, you saw the varsity play about 2 quarters of football, trying to find out who that quarterback's going to be, trying to build that consistency on offense. But one thing about last week that I was really impressed with is the defense. The defense really stifled Northside's offense. Really weren't able to move the football. But like you said, I mean, football's here. This one's for real. So all the things that you learned from last week, all the mistakes from last week, the penalties, the turnovers, those are things you work on in practice. You clean it up, and hopefully today on the field, you put all that hard work to work, and hopefully the outcome will be a little bit better for the offense this week.
Right, and what's unique about this, in a perfect world, you could schedule kind of how you wanted things to start. You could schedule your first game, maybe with a lesser opponent.
Right.
You could schedule Georgia Southern or App State, to start your season.
Right.
Well, here you go. Callaway's scheduling LaGrange Grangers.
Yes.
I mean, this is a tough. This is a 4A.
Yeah, 4A school. They come from a tough region. I mean, we know all about LaGrange High, football program. You talk about a team that's won 761 games over the course of that history of that school. The number 2 winning this program in the state of Georgia, and the number 36 winning this program in the country. So, I mean, their pedigree is unquestioned. They got the tradition. The results haven't been what they wanted the past few years, but Coach Burks has got them going in the right direction, and they're excited about this game.
And you can't tell the fans that because, here we are almost 30 minutes before kickoff, and this place is packed, ready to go.
Yeah, the fans are showing up, and, you got a little bit before kickoff, but everyone's excited about this game. Football's back for real. Everybody's been itching for it the past few weeks, and it seems like it just never would get here, and it's finally here. So I know LaGrange and their fans are excited about starting this season off against the Callaway Cavaliers.
Yeah, everybody's undefeated, got a perfect record right now. And, I always like to make mention of the scoreboard. They have the Jumbotron on the scoreboard here at the stadium. And I guess with us being the visitors, we probably won't get to see the recruiting video with all the kids that are getting recruited.
Right.
And then some of the kids that are actually playing college ball now, and some of the kids that, have went on past that.
Right.
Callaway has quite a number of kids, in that category right now.
Yeah, and it's nice to see that, playing against a team like LaGrange, who's had dozens of players play in Division I college football and in the NFL. Callaway's starting to make a name for themselves as far as the high-end recruits, people going D1. And we got a former Cavalier in the NFL as we speak with Quan Bray, who played at Callaway for 3 years. So that's awesome for him, and we're excited to see him have all the success at the NFL level. So, it just speaks to the world about the program, the way that Coach Wiggins has taken that program since 2005 and where it is today. It's just night and day different.
Absolutely, and you actually got a chance to be a part of that. I know you played 4 years
Yes.
over there, baseball and football, and I'm sure that was quite a unique experience for you.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this a little bit last year. I mean, it's crazy. We went from being a team that was scheduled for other teams' homecomings to now no one wants to play us on their homecoming. So it's Coach Wiggins came in there, he changed the culture. It took a year or two for the culture to change the way he wanted it to be, but once everyone started buying in and he started getting his guys in there, everything just started clicking.
All right, well, let's take another break. Looks like we're under 20 minutes now until we kick off. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Here's Perry Prather, head pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy.
The joy of coming into work in the pharmacy every day is to interact with the patients, get a feel for them, understand them, love them. First of all, you got to love your patients. You got to love people. That's what we do. And as a person and as a business, that's my thing. Is I want to give them the exceptional care. Everybody that comes in here, that we care about them and that they feel like this is home to them when they get their medicine.
HolmesPharmacy.com in LaGrange and Hamilton. When a football team ends up with 12 men on the field, it means somebody forgot to double check. And when you end up paying more for your car insurance than you need, it could also mean somebody forgot to double check. That's why State Farm will do a free discount double check by going through your policies to make sure you're getting all the discounts you deserve. Because those discounts mean big league savings. It pays to double check. Call your State Farm agent, Matt Orr, on the square in downtown LaGrange.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, football fans, welcome back in live here at Callaway Stadium, getting set to start the 2017 season for the Callaway Cavaliers and the LaGrange Grangers, Andrew.
Yeah, everybody's packing into the stands. The teams have already come out for some pregame warm-ups, getting all the muscles stretched out, the blood flowing, and a lot of blue and a lot of red in the stadium tonight, Shane.
I'll tell you what, Andrew, we talked earlier about what this game means, and, these families see each other out in town. These kids see each other out in town at the mall, at the movies and stuff. So,
yeah,
it's got a little bit different feel than just your regular Friday night football game.
Right. And these teams haven't played each other much. They've only played each other 5 times. The Grangers owning a 3-2 advantage over the Cavaliers, but the Cavs have took 2 of the last 3. So, including last year, the 37-6 rout of LaGrange was a huge win for Callaway, and it really sprung them forward to that 13-0 season. The 13-1 season we had last year. So. Let's see, the Cavaliers have faced LaGrange in 2002, 2003, and then recently we've kind of renewed that series. It seems like we're going to play every year now in 2014, 2015, and 2016. So, like we said, the Grangers own a 3-2 advantage, and let's hope today we can tie the series up.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, Andrew, it's getting close. Looks like we're getting set to do the national anthem. So we'll take a break with them while I do that. This is Callaway Cavalier Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
When it comes to your health, nobody beats the home team at WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Named #1 large hospital by Georgia Trend Magazine. Nationally ranked a top 100 hospital by Truven Health. And one of the 100 great community hospitals by Becker's Hospital Review. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center is your award-winning team in LaGrange. Visit wellstar.org/WGMC to learn more. We believe in life well lived.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Some combinations were just meant to go together. Chips and salsa, refrigerator and freezer, the internet and cat videos. At State Farm, there's another combination meant to go together, home and auto. As in combining your home and auto insurance with one agent, which leads to another combination, saving dollars and cents. Your State Farm agent is here to help life go right. Combine home and auto and see how much you can save.
Visit your LaGrange State Farm agent, Mabel Smith Sharp, online at letmabelquote.com. Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, Andrew, there you have it, a beautiful rendition of the national anthem by the LaGrange band, and they do a phenomenal job every game. You know, we've had them over here, and they keep it crunk over there. You know.
Oh yeah. That band has been a pretty large and prideful band for a long time. And they do a good job, with the numbers of the kids they have and being able to put on a good halftime show, and just like the Callaway band and both the cheerleading squads. So. Great job by the band members with the national anthem, and we got about 12 minutes to kick off, Shane.
All right, well, real quick, let's talk about the head coach over there, Coach Burks. This is his third season, 12-19 overall record. Went 2-8 last year, missed the playoffs. Lost to Callaway and Troop last year, so that's obviously unfamiliar territory for the Grangers right there.
Yeah. Like I said, the 2-8 season and losing to your two biggest in-town rivals is tough, and they're not used to that over here. So, like I said, I think this season they're really looking forward to get back to Granger football, and one of those ways they're trying to get back to it, there's going to be an offense tonight that the Granger faithful are used to seeing, the wing tee. An offense that Coach Pardue ran his whole tenure at LaGrange High School was the wing tee offense. So LaGrange is going back to their roots, and maybe that'll change something for the positive for them.
Right, and another thing about that wing tee, from the defensive line standpoint, you hate that game.
Right.
You hate preparation all week for that game, and you hate that game simply because there's a lot of cut blocks.
Right. It's very similar. It's a variation of the triple option. And you got to count for that full back, those B backs, the H backs, all the different motions you can get, the pitches, the handoffs. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do from the wing tee, and the Grangers won a few state titles running that offense, so we know it's effective. But you go back to look last year, the offense averaged 14 a game. So obviously something had to give. They wanted to go in a different direction, try to get that offense clicking, and especially when you have a defense that allowed 31 points a game too last year. So definitely looking to turn the tide. And one of the things about going to a ball-dominant offense where they're running the ball, it gives your defense a chance to get rest on the sideline and also make adjustments and get valuable coaching experience. Where when last year they're more in that no huddle, hurry-up offense, it leaves the defense kind of out to dry sometimes.
Right. This is obviously going to be a tough task for the Cavaliers. Looks like we're at about 10 minutes before kickoff, Andrew. Let's take another break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the Cavaliers, maybe a little bit of what we saw last week, kind of what we expect to see this week, and, who's going to step up and fill some of these shoes.
Right.
This is Callaway Cavalier Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Tara, are you okay?
Yes, I can't believe you found me. I have car trouble and there you are.
Yeah, that's State Farm's 24/7 access.
It's like we have this mental telepathy, you know?
Well, you did start filing your claim with your mobile device. You can access State Farm on your phone, online, even in person at one of the 18,000 neighborhood
State Farm offices, see? Mental telepathy.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Connect telepathically with Agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
You're listening to Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, guys, back here live at Callaway Stadium, getting set for the Cavaliers to take on the LaGrange Grangers. Andrew, we're the visitors tonight, so we're over there on the far side tonight, and they're starting to fill in there. It looks like it's maybe half full over there.
Yeah,
getting close to kickoff.
A lot of traffic. I mean, look at the parking lot there, filled up. People still out there tailgating. Kind of has a college football game atmosphere to it. I feel like there's a lot more people here than there was last season. Maybe a new confidence in the Granger Nation with this season coming in. There's the Granger lot out there, the Blue Crew, all the Callaway fans out there tailgating together. It's just a real nice atmosphere. And another thing to get excited about too locally here with football is Coach Pardue came home. To coach the LaGrange College Panthers this upcoming season, and he'll be bringing his wing tee attack as well to the Panthers. So you'll have the Grangers and the Panthers switching from a spread offense to the wing tee attack. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes for both teams this year.
That should be interesting. We mentioned last year's game between these two. Cavaliers won 37-6. LaGrange had a couple special team blemishes there. Had big plays in the passing game. The Cavs did.
Yeah.
That's one thing, that we're still kind of searching for this year. Who's going to go in there and fill Dylan's shoes? Dylan did a phenomenal job for the Cavaliers last year. It seemed like sometimes he just said, get on my back, guys, and come on.
Yeah, and it's great, too, especially when you have a third-year starter and a senior at quarterback. And it's, we talked a little bit about this last week. It's just tough to replace a guy like that who literally at times would put the team on his back and was able to make those right reads, make those good throws. And he had some legs, too. He got out of trouble. So, big shoes to fill. And, last year there was two huge passing plays, one to Braylon Sanders, first play of the second half for a touchdown, and then DQ Wilkerson had a huge play last year for a touchdown. So we're hoping that the passing game this year might be able to hit some huge plays off the play action, because we saw last week we can sure run the ball, Shane.
That's right, and we're going to need those guys to step up this week and do it, because like I said, we're kind of feeling our way through this quarterback position right now. As we saw last week, we had 2 guys rotating through the first half, rotating series. So you kind of, like I always like to mention what Coach Saban says, who's going to take the bull by the horns. Maybe it happened this week in practice. Maybe it happens tonight.
Right.
Maybe it happened last week in practice. Who knows? We'll find out here shortly. The defense kind of controlled the game last year. Anytime scores 37-6, obviously your defense played well.
Right.
And I think, you may mention that we ran the ball when we had to last year, and obviously we're going to need to do that again tonight. And a big part of that would be DJ Atkins, the senior tailback, Cartavius Bigsby, who is just an extraordinary athlete. I really feel like he could line up anywhere on the field and beat you. And then Quay Hines will also be in the backfield for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, you'll get a heavy dose of DJ and Cartavius, and you'll sprinkle in Quay Hines in there too. And we saw last week all 3 of them are very capable backs. And it's nice this year too, especially when DJ last year had 300 carries throughout the season. You could probably take 50 to 70 carries away from him, still get the production, and not get the wear and tear on him either. With able to have 2 weapons like Quay and another guy like Cartavius Bigsby back there to take a little bit of that load off of DJ.
Right, and obviously it helps having a good offensive line. And, not only do we think that Keandre Jones is one of the best in the country, but
everyone else thinks it too.
Everybody else thinks that. And, we mentioned that last week, that he is just he's a phenomenal-looking athlete. When you just look out there on the field and see him, you never have no doubt which one he is or where he's at, and he's just that kind of guy.
Yeah, and I saw him coming down to the field for warm-ups, and there he was leading the team onto the field, just, get behind me, guys, let's go to war. So, it's great to especially have a guy out there anchoring that offensive line, because tonight, with the, like you said, breaking in the new quarterback, we're going to rely on the running game big time today.
Right, and then on that defensive side over there, on the defensive front, you've got LaShawn Terrell, senior this year, who made some huge plays for us last year. Jonathan Leonard at linebacker. He's a guy that, stepped up last year, and he's going to need to do that again this year.
Yeah.
And Courtney Williams roaming around back there in the secondary, catching everything they throw that way.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We've got about 3 minutes till we kick off. The captains are about to meet. The teams are lining up now behind the banners that the cheerleaders are holding. So we're getting ready to start this 2017 season. Let's take a break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results, because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. It seems like just yesterday, he was running around the backyard playing football with his little brother, dreaming about the big game. And now he's here. He's worked hard to make the team, and he's ready to take the field. And at Synovus, we're here to cheer him on. From meeting your personal and banking needs to pulling for the hometown football team on Friday night, we're proud to be a part of our community. We're Synovus, the bank of here. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, guys, back here live at Callaway Stadium.
Jonathan Leonard.
About a minute and a half until we start this thing off. Captains are meeting out on the field. And it looks like for the Cavaliers, it's going to be number 21, Jonathan Leonard, number 8, LaShawn Terrell, and number 7, Travis Traylor, and looks like number 2, Andrew D.Q. Wilkerson. Obviously, those are probably the guys that want to be leaders, and they showed that this week in practice, and it's a pretty big thing when Coach Wiggins asks you to be a captain.
Right, it's a special feeling. I used to always love whenever you get chosen to be a captain, you get to go out into the coin toss, represent your teammates and everything, and be out in the front and kind of set the tone for the game. So it's a big responsibility to be a captain, and both have gone back to their banners, and here come the Cavaliers, Shane.
And the Cavaliers tonight, Andrew, will be in the white with the red pants and the white helmet, which is another another unique thing. Callaway actually has 2 color helmets. They can go white or they can go black. Which is pretty unique in high school.
It is unique. I'm still getting used to the white helmets, and it's still my nemesis, those jerseys with the silver letters, but we'll get better. And the Grangers have also swapped their legendary silver helmets for white helmets this year, Shane. So that's an interesting look for sure. For
and
the Grangers.
I wanted to check to see how many years they had the silver helmets. And, at the new Mercedes-Benz Dome,
yes,
they've got all the high school helmets up on the wall.
Right.
And I want to say that they still have a silver helmet there for the Grangers.
And I don't know if LaGrange has 2 sets of helmets as well, but those white helmets are, I'm not going to say they look bad, but they're definitely a different look for the Grangers for sure.
I wanted to get your opinion on the on the way Coach Wiggins decided to do it this week with the white tops and the red pants and the white helmets.
I like the red pants added to it. I think that looks sharp. You got to have some red in the uniform. The all silver look is interesting too for us, and the silver C on the helmet. Take a little getting loose too. I mean, it's a sharp look. It's just I like he added a little red in there for our school colors. So, but it looks like Callaway's going to kick off to LaGrange here, and we're about to get the 2017 season underway. Shane.
All right, now it looks like Noah Stevens is going to handle the kicking chores tonight. Callaway kicking from left to right. LaGrange set to receive, and there's the kick, Andrew. A nice deep kick. Goes into the end zone, and that's going to be a touchback. So good start right there for Noah Stevens tonight.
Yeah, great start. His leg has obviously gotten a little bit stronger, too. You'll be able to kick. I mean, that went into the end zone right there. So it was a great kick by your senior kicker, and here comes the Callaway defense.
All right, and we didn't get to mention the quarterback for LaGrange. It's not going to be the same guy that we faced last year. Actually, I want to say this was his first year playing football.
Yeah, number 14, Charles Crawford, the quarterback for the Grangers. He actually started at third base as a freshman for the baseball team this year, Shane, so great athlete under center.
All right, so here's Crawford under center, that wing T look, and they just give it right up the gut. There's a dive play right there. Fullback gets maybe a yard, maybe 2. Look like Jonathan Leonard and maybe LaShawn Terrell in there to make the play.
Yeah, Jonathan Leonard, LaShawn Terrell, and Quay Hines in on the tackle. Looks like LaGrange picked up about 3 yards in the play. Brings up a 2nd and 7. But this is what they want, Shane. They want a ground and pound. They're okay with 3 yards in a cloud of dust. So this is staying on schedule for their offense.
Jamie Sellers in there at the nose. He's going to need to have a good game tonight.
Absolutely.
So here's the 2nd down and 7 again. The wing T look. They bring it back in motion. There's a sweep to the right side.
I think he's got some room.
He does. He bounces it outside, gets about 3, maybe 4. Looks like he's going to be about a yard short, Andrew.
Yeah, on the toss right there, I believe that was number 28, Miles Johnson, the junior running back, on the toss right there. Picks up a big chunk of yards, brings up a 3rd and very short. So look for something, maybe a dive up the middle by the Granger offense.
See where exactly they place it. Yeah, it's going to be, less than a yard right here, Andrew. So a big 3rd down play to start this game right here.
Yeah, 3rd and short right here. Look for something in the middle.
Looks like number 13 for the Grangers, Kobe Patton, split way out to the left again. There's that dive, hand to the fullback.
I think they picked it up.
And, he got just a yard right there. He got just enough.
Yeah, he got just enough. Only picked up 1 yard, but that's all. They only needed a half-yard, Shane. So 1st and 10 for the Grangers, and they're picking up time of possession as well. They've already had the ball for 2 minutes.
Yeah, this is old school right here. Here it is. Come get it.
Yeah, and I kind of like it, too, in the age of all these spread offenses, kind of going back to the basics and playing keep away, too. That's the best way to defeat those spread teams is to hold on to the football.
All right, so here is the 1st down play from the 30-yard line of the Grangers. Again, the wing T look. There's a snap. There's a pitch to the left side this time. He's trying to spring it out, and they do, and he fumbled it right as he was going out of bounds, Andrew. Looks like he lost a yard on the play.
Yeah, it looks like he lost a yard. Great pursuit by the Callaway defense. It looks like we had Kobe Jackson, Quay Hines leading the charge right there, and the running back wanted to go east and west instead of north and south, and that's never a good thing. Great job of setting the edge by the Callaway defense.
All right, so it looks like 2nd down and about 11 now. And we'll see how this pace goes for the Grangers as far as when they're snapping the ball.
Right.
Are they trying to bleed the play clock down?
They've been snapping it under 10 seconds every time.
Here's the snap. He's
play
going to throw it this time. He's got his fullback, but he fell right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
So he completed the pass out to number 4 right there. That was Cornell Kendrick, but no gain on the play.
Right, brings up a 3rd and long. And see, this is where an offense like this, you don't want to be 3rd and long because your bread and butter is the running play. So this is an obvious passing situation. And if you got a guy in the secondary like Kobe Jackson and Courtney Williams, this sets up nicely for the Cavaliers.
All right, so a huge 3rd down play right here for the Callaway defense. Chance to get off the field right here, Andrew.
And I believe last year they liked to go their seam routes up the middle on us on 3rd and longs or when they had to get some chunky yardage. So look for a tight end maybe on a seam route or a running back on a seam.
All right, they opt out of the wing tee. Now they got a receiver split left, receiver split to the right side.
Looks like
I believe that's a legal formation right there.
Is that, or did we line up in the? Yeah, it's on LaGrange, so it looks like a false start, illegal man in motion on the Grangers.
All right, so that's going to back it up. We're going to make it 3rd down and about 15 now for the Grangers, backed up to about their own 26-yard line.
So if the Cavaliers can just keep the play in front of them right here, they'll set up a punting situation and get your offense on the field. So got to play discipline right here, though. There's going to be a lot of motion on this play.
All right, Crawford gets set under the center here. Here's the snap. He drops back, then he hands it off to his fullback.
And we were there.
What a great job right there. Looks like Quay Hines, number 15, comes up and makes a play.
Yeah, great job by the Callaway defense. LaGrange tried to catch the defense off guard by running that little draw play, and it was a nicely designed play, but Callaway ate it alive after it got past the 2nd level. So great job by the Callaway defense forcing a punt.
There's a flag on the play. Not really sure what that could have been right there.
The way LaGrange is staying on the field, I wonder if let's hope it's not a personal foul. I didn't see anything that looked.
Yeah, I mean, it was just him and Quay Hines in the
a face mask.
Open field. Personal foul.
Personal foul, Cal. I didn't see the personal foul. And that's not what you need right there. You got him on 3rd and long, stopped him, and they give him a cheap 1st down. So that's not what you want to see. Still kind of interested to see who was the guilty party.
I was wondering if it was after the play, though.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. But I didn't really see any extracurricular activities after play, Shane. Normally they'll flag both sides and get a warning going. But
all right, we've got about 9 minutes to go here in the 1st quarter, and the Grangers are now up to the 46-yard line. 1st down. There's a snap. They hand it off to the tailback, and he's hit hard.
Yeah.
Looked like number 9 right there, Jamie Sellers, with a big play.
Yeah, nothing right there. The LaGrange put a little counter trap inside, and we met it. Jamie Sellers did a great job of eating that play up. So no gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
No substitution so far for the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
It's like number 20, Jabari Smith, is kind of the head man of that defense this year. I see him shouting out some orders. All right, here's the 2nd down and 10. There's a dive up the middle again. And that's number 4 again for them. That's Cornell Kendrick. They've got him down as a fullback and a middle linebacker.
Yeah.
And they're saying 217 pounds.
Ooh, that's a load right there.
Yeah, I believe he's every bit of it, Andrew.
Well, that's where you're grateful to have guys like LaShawn Terrell on that defensive line. So here's another 3rd and long. So let's hope Callaway keeps their composure and doesn't give LaGrange another cheap 1st down.
All right, 3rd down and 9 now with about 7:50 to go. LaGrange comes to the line. Again, that's Crawford under center. Receivers split out now.
Watch a slant route because the middle of the field's open.
There's a snap, and again, there's that give.
Nothing.
And nothing doing right there.
Stay away. Stay away.
And that was Jabari Smith right there again in the backfield making a play.
Yeah, we saw out here number 11 for the Grangers, Jordan Ogletree, was pushing Kobe Jackson. So I was just telling him, don't react. We don't need any personal foul penalties. So, but great job by Callaway. You basically stopped him twice on the opening drive, and so now it sets up a 4th and long for the punt. Let's see who we got back here today.
4th down and 10, and it looks like DQ Wilkerson's going to be back there.
DQ's a great athlete.
Standing around the 20, going to receive this Matt Rainey punt, the junior punter for the Grangers.
The Grangers always have a good kicking game.
DQ stands at his 20. There's a snap. There's the punt. Line drive punt. DQ takes it at about the 19. Gets across the 30, down to the 35. Slips a tackle. Gets to about the 41.
I think he fumbled, and then LaGrange got it back.
All right, so DQ fumbles at about the 41-yard line of Callaway. LaGrange hops on to Andrew, and just like that, the defense is back out on the field.
Right, and that's kind of what we saw last week. The turnovers will kill you right here. Now you give LaGrange a short field. It's already the game. It's only 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Our offense hasn't touched the ball, and LaGrange's offense is right back on the field. So, got to show a little bit better ball security too from our special teams.
All right, so here comes Crawford back out on the field with the LaGrange Granger offense. Still no score here. About 6.5 minutes in the first quarter, and the Callaway defense out on the field for the second time now. Here comes the Grangers to the line. Crawford under center. Splits the receiver off to the left side. There's a snap. He drops back, going to throw it. Pass to the left side.
I think we intercepted it.
And there's number 4 right there for the Cavaliers. That's Kobe Jackson with an interception down around the 15-yard line.
Great
Andrew.
job by Kobe. And we saw that last week. Kobe go up and get a ball. That size comes in handy out there in the secondary. So after the turnover, it looks like LaGrange wanted to take a shot. And fortunately for us, that veteran secondary was able to make a pick. And finally, Shane, we got the ball back. So.
All right, going to be first down and 10 now from about the 14-yard line of the Cavaliers.
Now let's see if we can find some consistency on offense. Let's see if we just try to pound that football out of the I formation.
All right, Ramsey under quarterback, fakes a give, looks like the option. There's DJ with a lot of room to run. He gets up past the 20, Andrew.
Yeah, nice little veer look right there, a staple of the Callaway offense for years. That's the offense we ran when I was in school too, so that's always going to be in the playbook. Look like a little 36 veer to the left side, and it looks like Kedrick made a nice pitch.
Looks like they gave him 6 on the play right there, going to bring up second down and 4. And how about this formation right here?
Little Maryland eye, little trickeration out of the
whole
Jim
offense
Harbaugh's
lined
playbook.
up single file, and then now they go to a regular formation. They pitch the ball out to DJ, and he's up there close to a first down. Looks like he's about a yard short, Andrew.
Yeah, it looks like a little toss sweep to the right, little fullback lead, and it picks up about 2 yards on the play, so they'll bring up a 3rd and long 1 for the Callaway offense.
And explain what is Coach Napier trying to do right there when he lines everybody up single file and then shuffles them to the line real quick?
Well, he's trying to force LaGrange to line up on defense and then react to them. So he's going to try to surprise them with a formation and get a quick playoff before the Granger defense is set. So. And it worked, too. It was a well-blocked play and able to pick up some nice yardage. So 3rd and 1 right here, big play in the game.
All right, well, here's the tight left twins to the right side right here.
LaGrange stack in the box.
There's a snap. A whistle. Looks like a flag on the play.
Probably going to be a false start on us. But I felt like LaGrange was pretty close to that line of scrimmage. They had a lot of people in the box.
Let's see what they say right here. Looks like a false start against the Cavs, Andrew.
Yeah, and that's you don't want to see that. Those are things that killed us last week, penalties and turnovers, and you really want to see that cleaned up. And now you take a 3rd and 1 into kind of a 3rd and medium, and right here with your uncertainty at quarterback, I mean, this is a big play right here for the Callaway offense.
Ramsey over there talking to Coach Napier now on the sideline. Ramsey jogs out back into the Cavalier huddle. Ball placed at about the 18, maybe the 17-yard line right here. 3rd down and 6. Big play here for the Cavs, Andrew.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to go to a twins look. I wouldn't be shocked to see us maybe run a wheel route or run a toss sweep to the left side where there's nobody at home.
All right, DJ at tailback. There's a snap. Fakes a give. Ramsey's going to roll to the right, and he's got a man.
Oh.
He had a man, and that was number 25, Wes Brooks.
Yeah.
Just didn't get enough under that ball right there.
We're very fortunate that it wasn't intercepted. There wasn't a lot on that air on that pass, but the guy was open and he was there in the flats, and it's your man Wes Brooks wide open in the flats. That would have definitely picked up a first down. So now it brings up 4th and 6 for Callaway in an obvious punting situation.
All right, and that looks like number 52 right there. That's 53. I'm sorry, 53. Lawrence Thompson's going to punt. There's a snap. There's the punt. He shanks it off the side of his foot.
Wow.
And it lands down around the 43-yard line of Callaway. So LaGrange's going to get the ball in plus territory.
Right.
Let's take a quick break. 0-0 your score. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
When it comes to your health, nobody beats the home team at WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Named #1 large hospital by Georgia Trend Magazine. Nationally ranked a top 100 hospital by Truven Health. and one of the 100 great community hospitals by Becker's Hospital Review. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center is your award-winning team in LaGrange. Visit wellstar.org/WGMC to learn more. We believe in life well lived.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, guys. 0-0 your score, 4:38 to go here in the first quarter. Looks like the officials called a heat timeout right here, so we'll take another break with them. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Here's Perry Brace, head pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy.
2002, we decided to make a move from downtown. We bought this building here on Commerce, and we've been here ever since, and it was a move that really changed my business. God's blessed this business. We've been real fortunate, and the customers and the patients have been phenomenal in this town to support Holmes Pharmacy, and we're just proud to be a part of the community and support all the patients and their needs.
That's Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, Andrew, back here, Callaway Stadium, 0-0 the score. And LaGrange has the ball inside Callaway territory now at about the 45-yard line.
Yeah, not putting our defense in good positions, but let's see if they can bail us out again.
All right, Crawford under center. There's a snap. It's a little jet
Nothing.
sweep. Callaway reads it perfectly.
Nothing.
Looks like Jonathan Leonard right there and Jabari Smith on the play.
Right, and it looks like they lost about 4 yards on the play, so you like to see negative yardage, especially on a wing T offense, so puts LaGrange back towards the 50-yard line, about the 48, so second and 14.
I'll tell you, this wing T offense, it's all about your reads.
Read and timing. Because a lot of times, too, on this offense, you're wanting the defense to penetrate and let them run around you before you hand the ball off, too. But the strength of our team is the defense, and we're seeing that tonight right now. The defense is really showing us a lot.
All right, here's a second down and 14 now. Again, Crawford under center, takes a snap, fakes a jet sweep, drops back to throw, and there's nothing there, Andrew.
Yeah, it looks like that was kind of a busted play right there. It looks like he meant to hand it off on the jet sweep. The guy ran past him. There was nowhere to go, so we were able to sack him. So it brings up a 3rd and 15 on the play.
I'm not entirely familiar with the downfield rule in high school.
I think it's 3 yards past the line of
3
scrimmage.
yards?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's universal too. 3 yards. So let's be on the lookout for that as well.
All right, so a big third down right here for the Cavs. Another chance to get the defense off the field. 3rd and 15. Ball on the 49-yard line of Callaway.
About 3:15 left in the first quarter. It feels like LaGrange has had the ball the whole first quarter.
2 receivers. There's a snap. He drops straight back to pass.
Oh, we
feels
got
the
to wrap
pressure
up.
and takes off, but he's going to get about 6 on the play. Callaway takes him down around the 41-yard line, Andrew.
Yeah, so it brings up about a 4th and 6, and thank God they don't have Joseph Mansour kicking field goals because they would have already been in range. Let's see what they do. They got a 4th down, and let's see if they choose to pin us deep or if they're going to try to go for it. They got the offense on the field still, Shane.
Looks like about 4th and 8, maybe 4th and 7 right here, Andrew. Just one of those situations you need to be real smart right here.
Right.
Not jump off sides.
Right. Because you give them 5 yards here, they might try to kick it. So let's see what they do right here. Got to be disciplined if you're Callaway.
So here comes the Grangers to the line. Crawford under center. Takes a snap, rolls to his right, throws back to his left. He's got a man. And
Nothing.
The ball gets loose. Andrew, they had a chance to get him back near the original line of scrimmage, but it looks like he did get about 3 on the play.
Yeah, gained about 3. What they did is they tried to force everything to the right side, throw a backside screen, and Callaway read it and is able to take over. So looks like LaGrange was trying to make something happen, but fortunately for us, good field position for the offense.
That's right. Ball placed at the 43-yard line now. And here comes the Callaway offense. And let's see, who do we have in at quarterback?
I think it's still Kedrick.
Still Kedrick. So Here we go. Kedrick Ramsey and the Cavalier offense. First down at the 43. 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go. There's a snap. There's a handoff to Cartavius Bigsby on the left side. He bounces it outside, Andrew. Puts his shoulder down, gets about 4 right there.
Yeah, picks up 3 or 4 yards right there, and that's just all Cartavius. That play wasn't very well blocked, and he was able to bounce outside and just show his athleticism off right there. So Brings up about a 2nd and 7 for the Callaway Cavaliers.
And we've seen Cartavius over the years, and
he runs so hard, Shane.
Yeah, it wasn't an issue that he wanted to run outside, I can assure you.
No. He was forced to. He had no choice there.
All right, here's a 2nd down and 7 ball on the 46 now. See Ramsey.
12 seconds on the play clock, changing a little check with me at the line of scrimmage.
7, 6. There's a snap. There's a give to Cartavius off the left side. He's got a hole, gets around the left end.
First down.
And it looks like enough for a Cavalier first down, Andrew.
And that was well blocked on the play. Nice little hole on the left side. Little dive play out of the I formation, fullback lead, and picks up a nice chunk of change and a first down for Callaway.
All right, about 1 minute and 23 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 0-0 your score. Callaway into Granger territory, Andrew, around the 47-yard line now, first down.
And here's that Maryland eye again. Looks like, trying to get a little trickeration, a little confusion on the Grangers.
There's a snap, there's a pitch, and that looks like Quay Hines to the right side, and he gets maybe back up to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he looks like I think he maybe gained 1 yard on the play, Shane. Yeah, 2nd and 9. I don't know if I like that little thing. I'd rather just get set.
You got to feel like he's setting something up on down the line.
Yeah.
I feel like what he's doing is waiting for the Cavaliers to get to the line, and then he wants to see what LaGrange is going to do real quick.
Right.
And if they can do that a couple of times in a row, he might find something.
Right.
Just see if there's any consistency to what LaGrange does. So 2nd down and 9 now, ball at the 46. Ramsey under center. Takes a snap, fakes a give, tosses it out to Quay Hines. Got some room on the left side.
Hold on to that ball, son.
Puts his shoulder down. Gets 5, maybe
Great
6
run.
yards. Good hard run.
Yeah, absolutely. Quay Hines is lowering his shoulder. And that was a great read right there by Kedrick Ramsey. Last week, a couple of those plays right there were fumbles, and he was able to make a nice pitch. Good, clean reception by the running back, and brings up 3rd and 3. So got a chance to convert right here and get another first down.
Well, that's going to do it for the first quarter. Still no score. Cavaliers, Grangers, 2017 season opener. We'll take a break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
You're listening to Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, guys, back here live. Callaway Stadium getting set to start this second quarter, Andrew. Cavaliers trying to find some rhythm on offense. Picked up a first down, facing a big 3rd down and 3 right here in Granger territory.
Right. 3rd and 3. There's a lot of options right here, too. Last time we were on a 3rd down, we tried to run a little play action in the flat to West Brooks. It was a little underthrown there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off. So right here, but a lot of options, too, with a team like Callaway that's able to run the football. I mean, you can run it straight at them. You can run a veer. And I wouldn't even be shocked if we took a shot right here, too, Shane.
All right, well, here comes Ramsey out on the field to the Cavalier huddle, and they break.
And with the way your defense is playing, this might be a 4-down territory as well, Shane.
DQ split out to the right. Courtney Williams split out to the left. DJ in at tailback. Ramsey under center. Takes a snap, and there's a give to DJ. He bounces it outside. What a move right there by DJ to stay on his feet and get that first down, Andrew.
I think he was able to pick up the first down right there. Great on the second effort, too. He was kind of tripped up, and like you said, quick feet. And that's something we've seen from him over and over again is the feet and being able to keep his balance. So great job by DQ, great job by the offensive line, and we got a first down. Got something brewing right here, Shane.
I see LaShawn Terrell going off the field. I didn't realize he had come in on offense right there.
Maybe probably got him at tight end or maybe a fullback leading on that play. I mean, that's a big old boy right there. I wouldn't mind if he was leading the way for me.
All right, again, DJ at tailback. Jacob Freeman split out to the right, and Courtney Williams split down to the left side. First down from the 39. There's a snap. Looks like a little reverse right here, and LaGrange reads it perfectly.
Yeah.
And they catch Jacob Freeman in the backfield right there. It looks like about a 5, maybe 6-yard loss, Andrew.
Yeah, it looked like we were trying to run a little sweep and then come off a reverse and let Jacob throw it back to the quarterback. We did it last week against Northside, so it's a pretty big loss right there. It looks like a loss of 12 on the play, so 2nd and 22 for Callaway.
And you can see the LaGrange coach right there telling number 18, hey, if we didn't tackle that guy, you left that quarterback running wide open.
Right. Yeah, trying to set up we ran it a few times last year with Braylon and Dylan Johnson. So, but nonetheless, 2nd and 22 for Callaway at the 46-yard line.
All right, Ramsey's going to work out of the shotgun now. Twin receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. High snap. Ramsey somehow catches it, rolls to his right, wants to throw now. He's going to tuck it, takes off, got some room. He's down to the 30, down to the 20-yard line, Andrew. What a run right there.
And I'm sorry, every time I see us get a big play, I'm always looking back for those flags. No flags on the play, first down. Hey, I think what happened, too, on that play, we kind of froze LaGrange's defense with the high snap. So, great individual effort by Kedrick Ramsey to pick up the first down.
It's like Ramsey might have tweaked his ankle right there. He's running a little gingerly on it.
He'll be all right.
But what an athletic play just to even get the snap, Andrew.
Right, yeah. He kind of tipped it to himself, and it froze the defense long enough to allow him to pick up that first down with his legs. So, great play by Kedrick Ramsey.
All right, first down and 10 now. There's a snap. There's a give to DJ. He gets loose around the 20, barrels his head down to the 10-yard line. What a tough run right there.
Man, he's a little guy, but he packs a big punch right there, and you can see why Western Carolina wanted him a lot. So, like you're saying, it looks like Kedrick's in a little bit of pain with that ankle right there, Shane. Limping pretty bad, too. I don't know if they may want to call a timeout and get him all checked out.
It didn't look like Coach Wiggins was going to call a timeout.
No. There it is.
LaGrange calls the timeout for us, so a chance for them to look at Kedrick right here and see what's going on. 9:59 to go here before halftime. Looks like the ball is right on the 10-yard line, so 1st and goal for the Cavaliers here in the second quarter. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, guys, back here live. I'm Shane Andrews here with Andrew Caraway at Callaway Stadium. 0-0 score, Andrew, and looks like we've got our first surprise of the night. Looks like Kedrick Ramsey has tweaked his ankle, and he's actually going to come out of the game right here. And in is going to be Chandler Lott,
the transfer from Springwood. So he looked pretty good last week in the scrimmage game, but here's his first live rep in a real game, so let's see what we got.
All right, ball on the 10-yard line. There's a snap. There's a give to Cartavis Bigsby. He's bouncing it off to the left side.
Ooh.
Boy, he lowered his shoulder right there and knocked somebody's helmet off, Andrew.
He knocked off a helmet of a Granger defender right there. Is that number 18? I think Dezayon Artis, I think is his name. I can't really pronounce that.
All right, looks like we got about a yard on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and goal now from the 9-yard line.
And there comes Kedrick back into the game real quick. So glad to see he's all right. Good job by Chandler getting that play. So, and right there, Cartavis is about a broke tackle away from scoring. So we're getting close. We're getting close.
All right, so now you've got another one of those three-headed monster running backs in there, Quay Hines. Courtney Williams split to the right. Looks like DQ down here to the left. There's a snap. There's a give to Quay Hines right up the middle.
Ooh, real close to breaking it.
He was close right there. He gets down to about the 5-yard line, Andrew.
Yeah, picks up about 3 or 4 on the play, so it's going to bring up. Can we get a first down, or is it 3rd and goal at this point from the 6?
It looks like they've set the sticks down, so you got a score right here.
Yeah, and don't be shocked if we see maybe a play action and we flood to the right side of the end zone since we got a lot of room right there and try to get us a touchdown pass or a possible run in there, too.
Yeah, I mean, Ramsey, without a tweaked ankle, I don't think anybody beat him to the pylon. Be an interesting call right here. Here it is, 3rd down and 6 now. 3rd and goal from the 6. There's a snap to Ramsey. He's going to pitch it to Quay Hines. Quay trying to get outside. There's nothing there, and he cuts it back into the middle of the field, and he gets – it's like we might have lost maybe a yard right there, Andrew.
Yeah, but good thing for us we have Noah Stevens, so let's see if we can get us 3 points right here.
Good job right there by Quay making something out of nothing, because as soon as he took the pitch, he had that defensive end right in his lap.
Yeah, and like you said, with that bummed ankle too, with Kedrick Ramsey at quarterback, like you said, it might have impacted that call a little bit.
All right, so here comes Noah now with 7:56 here before halftime.
Let's see if we can get 3 points on the board. This will be huge the way this game's going. And it looks like points are going to be hard to come by tonight.
All right, there's a snap, the hold, the kick. It's up, and it looks good, Andrew.
Yep, it's good. Good job by Noah Stevens right there on the, what do you say, about a 17, 16-yard field goal?
That's right. So with 7:42 here to go before half, Cavaliers take a 3-0 lead. And most importantly, Andrew, that defense got to rest up over there.
Yeah, they got to rest up, so let's come back out and get another 3 and out.
All right, we'll take a break. This is Callaway Cavalier Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, guys, back here live at Callaway Stadium. Cavs on top 3-0, and I look down there on that kickoff team, Andrew, and I love to see that. Jonathan Leonard, Cartavius Bigsby, DQ Wilkerson.
Another
Again,
touchback.
Noah kicks another one back into the end zone.
And that's what you want to see right there. It was a little bit of a line drive. We got a little friendly bounce, but hey, we'll take it. LaGrange sets up shop 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. But yeah, like you were saying, Shane, lots of starters on the special teams. You like to see that, wanting to be a part of not just playing defense or offense, but taking special teams seriously too.
I mean, and basically after that kick right there, it looks like Noah Stevens maybe is the only person that runs off the field.
Right.
And one extra player runs on. So that says a lot there. Coach Wiggins and his staff have pretty much a starting defense on the kickoff team.
Right. Well, let's see if that Callaway defense can build on that momentum and stop and shut down this Granger offense.
All right, here comes Crawford. There's a snap. Again, that dive play, and is that Jonathan Leonard?
Yep, Jonathan Leonard on the tackle. Looks like maybe a loss of 2 on the play.
So, obviously, right here to start this thing off, Cornell Kendrick, number 4, the fullback tailback, is going to play a very vital role in their offense this year.
Yeah, and he had a lot of big plays for them last season too. But one thing, that I've been thinking about while watching this LaGrange offense, we need to be careful of the play action pass. I mean, they're setting up like we've been setting up some stuff with the runs. I wouldn't be shocked if they try to take a shot deep as well. I mean, we picked off one on an underthrown ball, but if they find something over the middle, we might be in trouble.
Right, and we know that they've got receivers that are more than capable to run down the field and catch the ball.
Absolutely. So keep that in mind going forward.
All right, there's the jet right there.
I think we ate it up.
He brings it off to the right side. Cartavius did a great job of just keeping a hold of that jersey until the cavalry got there.
Yeah, junior running back Miles Johnson for the Grangers trying to stretch it outside. Looks like he picked up about 6 on the play, but it still brings up 3rd and 6 for the Grangers. So nice little play design right there, but they had lost 2 or 3 on the play before, so it brings up a 3rd and about medium. So big play right here. If Callaway can somehow stop him right here, we could get the ball back and maybe bleed out this clock and go into halftime and score.
6:25 to go now before half. As LaGrange breaks the line, Crawford brings his guys to the line. 3rd down and 6 right here. There's a snap. He's going to throw it across the middle of the field.
Good play. Good play.
Perfect timing right there, and that looks like number 4, Kobe Jackson.
I was worried they were going to try to throw a flag there, but he timed it beautifully, hit him right when that ball hit him in the chest, and great job of breaking up that pass. So 4th down for the Grangers, and great stand by the Callaway defense. That's been the story of the first half for Callaway, is that defense has just locked down the LaGrange offense.
Let's see if DQ can get loose right here. I don't think that they'll try to kick it to him. If they do, I think it'll be by accident.
Yeah.
Number 16, Matt Rainey.
He kicked a good one last time, but want to see DQ hold on to the football. Careful, don't go off sides, Callaway.
6-10 here before half. There's a snap, short kick, and DQ calls fair catch at the 45.
Yeah, looks like he went for the punt block there, Shane, so not much back there on the return, so sets up 1st and 10 from the 45.
All right. Looks like Kedrick and Coach Napier getting some final words in there on the sideline. Here comes the Cavalier offense out on the field now.
I wouldn't be shocked if we try to take a shot ourselves, too. I mean, we got some talent at wide receiver as well. We may have lost Braylon, but you still got Courtney Williams, DQ, and Jacob Freeman out there who can make plays.
All right, it looks like Wes is going to line up out here on the left side, and it looks like Jacob Freeman, who is another, weapon for the Cavaliers.
Stud, yeah.
All right, Ramsey under center takes a snap. Here's a give to the fullback right here. And that's number 26 for the Cavs, Gabe Moultrie.
Yeah, Gabe Moultrie had some good runs for us last year, a good physical runner. It looks like he picked up about 4 yards on the play. So, and one thing, too, you said Wes Brooks in the game. He did a great job last week of blocking his guy to the ground. I mean, there was not a single play I didn't see him in the game where he took his guy to the ground every time.
All right, 3 timeouts left here for the Cavs. 5:36 to go before half. Ramsey under center. Looks like Freeman split out to the left, West to the right. There's a snap. There's a give to DJ right in the middle. He cuts it back to the left.
Nowhere to go.
But just nothing there.
Nothing. And two, he had room on the left side to cut back. I just don't know if he had space to do it. So.
Okay. All right, going to set up. Looks like 3rd down and 6 now for the Cavs.
Let's see what we choose to do here. We're about at midfield, so, I mean, I don't know if you'd want to run it and try to play for the punt or if we want to try to maybe set up a screen pass here.
Looks like Courtney Williams comes in, DQ comes in. They're going to be split out to the left.
We had a lot of luck with those bubble screens last year, too, so I wouldn't be shocked if maybe we went that route.
All right, here's the snap right here to Ramsey.
False start.
Back. Looks like that's going to be on the Cavs, Andrew.
Yeah, I saw a little hesitation there on the quarterback center exchange, and that's what caused the false start. So now you're definitely in a passing situation with making it 3rd and 11.
All right. So we had a 3rd and 7. They're going to back us up 5. Let's see, it looks like Jacob Freeman came in. So it'll be Courtney Williams, Jacob Freeman, and DQ at the receiver spots.
And right here, I wouldn't be shocked if we just try to just run a go and see how far Ramsey can throw it, see if we can hit a deep ball right here.
I wouldn't be shocked to see Nathan Sapp run right down the middle of the field and catch this ball. And it looks like DQ. Okay, that's still Ramsey. He lines up, takes a shotgun snap, wants to throw. And there
fumble. LaGrange High picked it up.
LaGrange picks it up. Ramsey takes a shot, Andrew, at the 35-yard line. Ball rolls forward to about the 30.
Well, and that's the part about breaking in a new quarterback. He held the ball way too long in that play, and someone came off the left side untouched and be able to hit him and a fumble.
I mean, it was just right in Ramsey's face.
Right. He must have just not seen him coming because that was a wide open release. But now you put your defense in a really bad position. You can't keep asking your defense to bail you out time after time too, because now LaGrange's got the ball. 4 minutes 26 seconds left on the Callaway 32-yard line.
All right, there's a snap. There's a give again to number 4. He muscles forward, gets about 4, maybe 5 yards, Andrew.
Yeah, a little dive play again. Callaway's done a pretty good job of bottling up tonight, so positive play for the Grangers. Picks up, wow, they gave him 5 yards on that play, Shane. I thought he gained a little less than that.
All right, so here is a big series here for the Cavalier defense. 2nd down and 5 now. 3:50 to go here before halftime. Single receiver out to the left.
False start on the Grangers.
Looks like the Grangers might have gotten a hurry right there.
And that's one of the first times they look like they tried to go on maybe on a hard count too tonight, but it ended up fooling their own linemen. So looks like it'll back them up 5, being a 2nd and 10.
Ball was on the 23. They're going to mark it back. It's like about the 28 right here. Going to bring up second down and about 10 now.
And this is where I was mentioning that pass. Just be careful right here, Callaway.
Kobe Patterson in at receiver, lined up to the left for the Grangers. Crawford under center. Takes a snap, fakes a give. There's that counter right there, and he's got some room.
That's a staple of a LaGrange high offense
What
right
a
there.
job right there by Cartavius Bigsby.
Yeah, he did a great job of wrapping up and letting the cavalry come, because that guy was a broke tackle away from taking it to the house right there. I believe that was Miles Johnson on the carry for the Grangers. Looks like LaGrange is going to take a timeout. Or am I mistaken?
Let's see. Looks like third down, and now.
Why's the clock stop?
About 6, Andrew.
Is there any reason the clock stopped?
Let's see what we got. I'm not sure if this is an official timeout. No,
is there injury timeout maybe? Because 76 just came off. Maybe his helmet came off.
All right, so now LaGrange takes a timeout. They'll have one more left here before halftime. 3:21 to go, 3-0 your score. Cavs on top. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results, because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
You're listening to Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, guys, back here live. Andrew, a huge 3 minutes and 21 seconds to go right here in this game before halftime.
Yeah.
Third down and 8, it looks like, for the Grangers inside Callaway territory, down around the 26-yard line.
And I have no idea if they're in field goal range at this point, but I mean, if you get anything positive here, I wouldn't be shocked if LaGrange went to tie it with the field goal here.
All right, so here we go. Crawford under center. Takes a snap, fakes a give, wants to throw it. He's got a man out in the flats.
Good play by
Callaway.
Fumble.
And they're going to rule him down.
Okay.
I'd love to see the replay, but
I think his knee might have went down on the play. It's on the far side, so it's kind of hard to see from our vantage point.
Regardless, great job right there, Coy Hines closing in, because when he first threw the ball, it just looked like he had the flats all day. And
great pursuit by the defense as a whole too on that play. Shows the team speed of Callaway. So looks like they're going to send out the specialists.
Matt Rainey, number 16, who pretty much handles all their kicking duties.
Let's see if we can get a Callaway patented block field goal and return it for a touchdown right here, Shane. So this looks like it's going to be about a 40-yard field goal.
All right, 2:30 to go here before half. LaGrange lines up. Rainey takes his steps. He's standing at about the 33. Ball is going to be placed at the 30. There's a snap.
We block it. We block it.
And they
can't
return it.
I called it.
It looks like DQ Wilkerson with the ball right
touchdown,
there.
Callaway.
10-5, touchdown, Callaway Cavaliers and DQ Wilkerson.
I called it, Shane.
So what a turn of events right here before halftime. With 2 minutes to go before half, the Grangers line up at the 30-yard line to attempt a game-tying field goal. And just like that, Andrew, it's 9-0 awaiting this extra point.
Yeah, and like I was saying right there, too, if you're going to block a field goal, that's the point, because especially in high school, unless your name's Joseph Mansour, you're not going to have a lot of arc on that kick. That's going to be a line drive. Great job of blocking, scoop and score, and penning the extra point. Callaway can go up 2 possessions.
All right. And let's see. I still see all the offensive guys out on the play. Looks like Cavaliers are going to go for 2 here, Andrew.
I don't know. Or they might be.
No, they're not.
They're doing that thing they did
okay,
last year.
I see Noah and Ramsey now. Okay. All right. So Noah comes in here to kick this extra point. 2:09 to go here before half. There's a snap, the hold, the kick, it's up. and it is good. And Andrew, Cavs are on top 10-0 with 2 minutes to go before half.
Thank the Lord for special teams.
That's part of the game.
That's right. That's right. That's what we needed right there, too. Happy we were able to get that, and let's get a good kickoff. And if we can shut LaGrange down, we can start the second half with the football.
All right, well, let's take a break here. 10-0 your score, Cavs on top. This is Callaway Cavalier Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
When it comes to your health, nobody beats the home team at WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Named #1 large hospital by Georgia Trend Magazine. Nationally ranked a top 100 hospital by Truven Health. And one of the 100 great community hospitals by Becker's Hospital Review. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center is your award-winning team in LaGrange. Visit wellstar.org/WGMC to learn more. We believe in life well lived.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back in live here at Callaway Stadium, where the Cavs have taken a 10-0 lead over the Grangers. And here's the Noah Stevens kickoff. Another line drive kick, and the whistle has blown this dead, Andrew.
I wonder if we were offsides in the kick. They blew it dead right off the bat, so I think we were maybe offsides a little bit. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to back them up 5. That ball's going to be on the 35-yard line now. Noah Stevens is going to have to put a little extra foot in this one, Andrew.
Yeah. Shoot, I do what he's been doing. Kick it hard in a line drive and see if we can get one of those little 9-iron hops right there.
I think you'll see a sky kick to the right side now. He's going to try to land that thing about the 40, maybe the 42. There's the kick. And he does drop it.
Oh, he dropped it. I think he almost fell on it, too.
That was almost perfect right there. Ball is going to be placed at about the 37 now for the Grangers.
So about
2 minutes to go.
Left. Yeah, let's see if we can get a stop here. If we can get a stop and go into halftime up 10-0, that's going to be big for this team. Now with 2 minutes, though, if you're LaGrange, what do? I mean, what they've been doing is kind of out of the question. You're going to kind of have to go to the air at this point and run a 2-minute offense.
All right, we've got some listeners over in the Woodland area. Jason Mitchell and his family listening in. Say hi to you guys. Here's the give again to number 4. He is the workhorse, Cornell Kendrick, for the Grangers, and it's like he might have lost a yard, Andrew.
Yeah, about loss of a yard and a half on the play, 2nd and long for the LaGrange offense, and most importantly, the clock's ticking. So, but hey, if you can get a negative play on this right here, if you're Callaway, maybe you use a timeout and maybe try to get another score before half.
All right, 1:40 to go here. 10-0 your score, Cavs on top.
A pick 6 would be nice too, or some kind of fumble return.
2nd down and 11 now from the 36-yard line. Crawford under center, takes a snap, fakes a give. There's that counter.
And we're right
and
at
Jonathan
home.
Leonard eats it up right there.
I like the defense the discipline we're showing on defense right here. Naturally Callaway's really aggressive on defense, but we're staying at home and we're letting them come to us and we're just wrapping them up for no gain. So
they tried to run the trap right there to Trez Delaney, number 7. And like you said, Callaway reading their keys and staying at home.
Yes.
So let's take a quick break, 1:17 to go here before halftime. This is Callaway Cavalier Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Here's Perry Prather, head pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy.
The one thing that I've always done, Coleman, is through the years, I have found that patients respond in different ways. And as a pharmacist, I try to find those ways that you can communicate with every patient. Every patient's different. A lot of times, hard times are related to their medicine. And just a good, positive word from somebody every day is better than a lot of medicine could ever be.
Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange and Hamilton.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, guys, Shane Andrews here with Andrew Caraway live here at Callaway Stadium on this beautiful Friday night to start this 2017 Georgia high school football season, Andrew.
It's a beautiful night. Not a cloud in the sky. Got a beautiful sunset we're looking at right now. So great night for football, and it's not too hot outside.
All right, so Callaway has 2 timeouts left, Andrew. Third down and 10 now.
Yeah, see if we can get a stop right here.
There's a snap. He drops back, throws that slant. He sails it high.
Yeah, no flags, so brings up 4th down.
Double bonus there for Cavs because he stops the clock.
Yeah, about minute 12. If you can get a nice little return right here, or heck, maybe block another kick, but if you get a nice return right here, you might have a shot to set up for a Noah Stevens field goal before half.
All right, DQ is going to step onto the field now, and he's going to set up at about the 30-yard line, and Matt Rainey is going to come in for the Grangers to punt, and he's standing at about his own 23, Andrew.
Yeah, setting it up. It looks like they got a nice little wall for him, too. I didn't notice that in those punt formations before. Looks like they got a little wall for him.
All right, so here's the snap, low snap, gathered, punt, shanked
it. Peter.
Punt, and it bounces down around the 43-yard line where the Cavaliers will come out with 1 minute and 2 seconds to go, Andrew.
Big series right here. Now, did we get who blocked that field goal? There was like a whole host of people up the middle. I thought I saw LaShawn Terrell back there getting up to block it.
Yeah, we'll
do that.
We'll get with the coaches next week, and we'll be sure to mention who actually blocked that thing. It's hard to tell sometimes when you don't have the replay right here in front of you. So here comes a Cavalier offense. First down from the 37-yard line. Ramsey's working out of the shotgun now. Drops back, rolls to his right, wants to throw, and he throws it down the field. He's got Courtney Williams, got a step. And he's got it, Andrew. Down to 10, 5, touchdown, Courtney Williams and the Callaway Cavaliers. And I tell you what, Courtney went up and fought for that ball, Andrew.
Well, there's a reason why the Cincinnati Bearcats wanted him on their football team, and that was a play. And will I dare to say, a Braylon Sanders-esque play. Great job by Callaway. Great job by going up and getting that ball. And, hey, that was a nice throw there by the first-time quarterback.
And it almost looked like it was going to be intercepted. They both almost came down simultaneously with the ball. And then all of a sudden you see Courtney just kind of rip it out of his hands and break loose. And 10-5 touchdown. So 16-0 your score, waiting on the extra point. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. It's up. It's good. And so, Andrew, this was a 3-0 game.
Yes.
With 2 minutes and 9 seconds to go before halftime. And now we have 50 seconds to go before halftime, and it is 17-0.
Hey, what did we talk about, too? Special teams disasters and big plays in the passing game. And what did we see? Big plays in the passing game and big play on special teams. So things are clicking late for Callaway.
All right, so let's take a quick break. 17-0 your score, Cavs on top. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
State Farm, this is Gwen.
Salutations, Gwen. I have car insurance, but I want to protect the rest of the stuff in my apartment. Some of my action figures were ruined recently.
We can add a renter's policy. For the cost of one action figure, we can protect your entire army of action figures against fire, theft, burst pipes.
Great! You have no idea how hard it is untangling wet alien hair.
Add renter's insurance to your auto policy and get to a better state. State Farm.
For a money-saving way to protect your possessions, call Agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, there's the Noah Stevens kick, and what a play right there. Andrew, I don't know if you saw that, but number 20, Andre Canty, caught the ball at about the 20-yard line, and Cartavius Bigsby was blocked and was rolling on the ground, and somehow he was able to hop up and make a play right there.
Yeah, big-time hit right there. Special teams, everything's clicking right now for Callaway. What's amazing what momentum will do for you. So, but, hey, there's still 46 seconds left, and you as an Alabama fan know all it takes is 1 second. So we got to play to the whistle.
Wow.
Sorry, Shane.
Wow. Okie dokie.
Sorry.
46 seconds to go. First down from the 20-yard line. There's a pitch.
Nothing.
And wow. What a job. LaShawn Terrell, I'm telling you what, Andrew, I think he's a little faster this year.
Yeah, he's got a little bit more of a first step now, and too, he is in the backfield every snap. I mean,
As he was
snap.
there, LaShawn Terrell, 4 yards back in the backfield making a play. And that looked like number 20, Andre Canty again, the tailback for the Grangers.
We'll see if LaGrange will just let the clock bleed out.
19, 18.
Yeah, I think they're just going to go to the half and regroup.
Yeah, it looks like 15 on the play clock, 9 on the game clock. So that's going to take us to halftime. Andrew, 17-0 your score. And it's hard to believe that this thing was 3-0 with 2 minutes and 9 seconds to go before halftime.
Right. It was a defensive battle. I mean, both teams, the defenses were kind of setting the tone for the game, and I thought surely you'd see shades of 2014 where it took until the third quarter for a team to score in that game. So I thought we'd see 3-0 for a long time, but Callaway was able to make 2 really, really big plays, and that's really changed the outlook of this game.
All right, so let's take a break. 17-0 your score. Cavs on top. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Some combinations were just meant to go together. Chips and salsa, refrigerator and freezer, the internet and cat videos. At State Farm, there's another combination meant to go together, home and auto. As in combining your home and auto insurance with one agent, which leads to another combination, saving dollars and cents. Your State Farm agent is here to help life go right. Combine home and auto and see how much you can save.
Visit your LaGrange State Farm agent, Mabel Smith Sharp, online at letmabelquote.com.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You're listening to Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, guys, back here live at Callaway Stadium. 17-0 the score, Andrew, as the Cavalier marching band makes its way on the field. And looks like they got maybe a couple more members this year, Andrew.
Yeah, it looks a little bit bigger than last year. They got a little show for us, a little marching band halftime show, and then the Grangers afterwards will have a little show for us as well. So, but at the half, 17-0, Callaway on top right now. Everything's kind of looking good, especially towards the end of that second quarter, Shane.
Yeah, and like I said, it's hard to believe that this thing was 3-0.
Yeah.
With 2 minutes and 9 seconds to go. LaGrange is snapping the ball around the 25-yard line on fourth down with a chance to tie the game for a field goal.
Right.
And, like we said, we don't know exactly who blocked it, but we know D.Q. Wilkerson picked it up.
Yeah.
And he took it like
he got 50 or 60 yards to the house.
About 60 yards to the house for a touchdown. And you mentioned momentum.
Yeah.
It's a heck of a thing.
Yeah, and let's kind of take a step back for a second. I mean, LaGrange is 2 plays away from being in this game too, and it's a 3-possession game right now. And with the way LaGrange has been moving the ball, they haven't had a lot of success moving the football. I mean, they've had good field position a lot due to a bad punt by us and a turnover deep in our own territory. But the story of the first half to me has been the defenses. I feel like our defense has been the story of the game, but I feel like LaGrange High's defense has done a really good job tonight containing our explosive running game. I mean, outside of that huge pass play that Courtney Williams made right there on offense, our offense has kind of been bottled up a little bit by LaGrange High. So, I mean, I see the improvement. I mean, I do see the improvement with their football team this year.
Right, and we mentioned that they're going from the spread now.
Right.
And they're running the wing tee on offense. And, I mean, that's tough. That's really not something that you're probably just going to pick up and learn it in a month or two and go out and dominate football games. But no doubt that they're trying to play to their strengths, and they've got some great looking kids. I mean, if you look at those kids on the offensive line, man, my goodness, they look good.
Yeah, they got a good looking team, and their tailbacks too. I mean, their tailbacks are big, physical, and I've been impressed with their quarterback. I mean, he's been making the right reads. It's just our defense has done a better job of staying at home and letting the running backs come to them. Because a lot of times what this offense wants is you to come at them. They make a move in the backfield, and then there's no one in the second level to make a play. So Callaway's done a really good job of kind of going against their MO. Callaway's an aggressive defense. We don't really see them sit back and let the offense come to them. And they've done a great job tonight of letting everything just come to them.
Right. All right, so we've got about 15 minutes now before we start the second half. 17-0 the score. The Cavalier Marching Band is out there doing their thing. Like I mentioned, looks like they've upped their numbers a little bit. They've got a lot of people out there, and they're doing a great job just like they always do. So we'll take a break. This is Cavalier Football on Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. When a football team ends up with 12 men on the field, it means somebody forgot to double check. And when you end up paying more for your car insurance than you need, it could also mean somebody forgot to double check. That's why State Farm will do a free discount double check by going through your policies to make sure you're getting all the discounts you deserve. Because those discounts mean big league savings. It pays to double check. Call your State Farm agent, Matt Orr, on the square in downtown LaGrange. Here's Perry Prather, head pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy.
The joy of coming into work in the pharmacy every day is to interact with the patients, get a feel for them, understand them, love them. First of all, you got to love your patients. You got to love people. That's what we do. And as a person and as a business, that's my thing. Is I want to give them the exceptional care. Everybody that comes in here, that we care about them, and that they feel like this is home to them when they get their medicine.
HolmesPharmacy.com in LaGrange and Hamilton.
When it comes to your health, nobody beats the home team at WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Named #1 large hospital by Georgia Trend Magazine. Nationally ranked a top 100 hospital by Truven Health. And one of the 100 great community hospitals by Becker's Hospital Review. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center is your award-winning team in LaGrange. Visit wellstar.org/WGMC to learn more. We believe in life well lived.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, guys, welcome back here live at Callaway Stadium. Cavaliers taking on the Grangers. About 12 minutes to go here before halftime. And while I got a minute, I want to thank our sponsors, Andrew, who actually make this possible for us so that we can bring the games. WellStar, West Georgia Health, Home Pharmacy, Joel and Rob Upchurch, Marble Smith Sharp State Farm, the Calumet Bank, Emory Southern Orthopedics, and Matt Orr at State Farm.
Yeah, thanks to all those awesome sponsors of this radio program and able to bring it to you guys every Friday night. Rob's actually working on selling my house for me right now. He's doing a pretty good job. So I've known Rob and Joel are good guys. I've known them for a long time, and all these guys, WellStar, Holmes Pharmacy, Mabel Smith Sharp, Calumet Bank, Emory Southern Orthopedics, and Matt Orr are all just huge parts of the community. So, yeah, thanks again for all your support for Callaway football.
All right, Andrew, looks like the Cavalier band is done. Now the Grangers band is out there, and I think we've got a microphone.
Yeah, I think we have one out here, so let's throw it down. Let's listen to the Granger marching band.
That's Isaiah Pavone on trombone right there.
All right, guys, you've been listening to the LaGrange High Grangers Marching Band. Sounding really good out there, and thanks to having that mic out there, allowing y'all to listen to that. So with that said, we're going to take it back to the station for a break. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank. Same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you're a renter, you may never know why your landlord starts lawn care at 7 a.m. every Sunday. Or why your car is the goal line for the neighbor kids' soccer games. You may also not know State Farm can save you hundreds by combining your auto and renter's insurance. So protect your car and your stuff with one good neighbor, your State Farm agent. It could save you time and money. One more way, we're here to help life go right.
Visit your LaGrange State Farm agent, Mabel Smith Sharp, online at letmabelquote.com. Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, guys, back here live at Callaway Stadium. 17-0, Cavs on top. And Andrew, I mean, I feel like they probably settled on a quarterback. You know, it looks like they're going to go with Ramsey here.
Right.
He's done some really good things, and I really like watching him grit it out. You know, after he tweaked his ankle, he went out for one play. Looks like the trainer looked at him. He come back in there, and you know that's what they need to do is find a rhythm at that quarterback position and on that offense.
Yeah, and hats off to the coaching staff, too, for sticking with him, too. I mean, he tweaked his ankle a little bit. He had a shaky pass there in the first quarter that was almost intercepted. But, I mean, they've stuck with him, and he's gotten better as the game has progressed. And I think as this game goes on, I think you'll see our offensive line start establishing themselves, and we'll start being able to run the football a little bit more effectively. So, but, you know, DJ has had some nice-looking runs. Cartavius Bigsby and Quay Hines have had a couple of good-looking runs, too. But for the most part, LaGrange has done a good job of keeping our offense in check.
And defensively, like you mentioned, Cavs, especially up front, have done a really good job reading their keys, reacting to the play, staying at home.
Right.
You know well as I do, that counter play, it can get you just like that, you know.
Yeah. Well, that counter play, they ran it twice, and we've done a good job of just absorbing the play and just holding on, letting the cavalry come. And anytime your secondary is not making a whole lot of tackles, I mean, I feel like that's a good thing.
All right, and then number 4, the workhorse Cornell Kendrick.
Yes.
Over there for LaGrange. You got to figure he's gonna get his yards at some point.
Right.
You just got to do your best to try to slow him down. And he is, you know, he's quite an athlete. Good build, good size, good strength. So you got to know they're going to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, I mean Cornell Kendrick's senior, like you said, 217-pound fullback. I mean, he runs hard, and also, too, I've been impressed with Miles Johnson, number 28. He seems to run hard, too. It's just seems like whenever he touches the ball, we're right there to meet him, too. So, but he's hard to bring down one-on-one. He's a big old boy, too. So, but like I said, I mean, there's still a half of football left to play, and if we can go down the field and put points up on the board, that's going to put a lot of pressure on LaGrange, but still close enough to where LaGrange can – it's going to take one score by them, and this is a football game. That's right, 17-0 to score. Looks like we've got about 5 minutes here before we start the second half. And I was looking, I didn't see any of the Granger players back out on the field yet. Looks like Callaway's team is out there. Here comes a couple of Grangers now. See the kickers getting their kicks in here during the halftime. So let's take a break. 17-0 to score. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Here's Perry Prather, head pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy.
2002, we decided to make a move from downtown. We bought this building here on Commerce, and we've been here ever since, and it was a move that really changed my business. God blessed this business. We've been real fortunate, and the customers and the patients have been phenomenal in this town to support Holmes Pharmacy, and we're just proud to be a part of the community and support all the patients and their needs.
That's Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange.
When it comes to your health, nobody beats the home team at WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Named #1 large hospital by Georgia Trend Magazine. Nationally ranked a top 100 hospital by Truven Health. And one of the 100 great community hospitals by Becker's Hospital Review. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center is your award-winning team in LaGrange. Visit wellstar.org/WGMC to learn more. We believe in life well lived.
Tara, are you okay?
Yes, I can't believe you found me. I have car trouble, and there you are.
Yeah, that's State Farm's 24/7 access.
It's like we have this mental telepathy, you know?
Well, you did start filing your claim with your mobile device. You can access State Farm on your phone, online, even in person at one of the 18,000 neighborhood
State Farm offices, see?
mental telepathy.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Connect telepathically with Agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
You're listening to Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, guys, back here live. Shane Andrews with Andrew Caraway bringing you this first. I'm calling this the Kickoff Classic. I done made my mind up.
Kickoff Classic, okay.
Bringing you this Kickoff Classic.
The Callaway Kickoff Classic.
Here tonight, Cavaliers, Grangers. We are at the halftime break. 17-0 your score. And, Andrew, it has been one word was said was momentum.
Yeah.
It has been some key plays on special teams. And the defense, man, you just can't say enough about this Cavalier defense.
Yeah, the defense has been, like I said, a story the first half for Callaway. The Callaway defense is dominating this football game right now. And I will say this, too. I'll say that to say this, is LaGrange's defense is doing just as good a job as Callaway's. They just gave up that one big play. That special teams ain't on them. The special teams touchdown we scored wasn't on the LaGrange defense. So you take that one big pass away, LaGrange High's defense has played outstanding tonight. So, but there's still a half left, and, you know, like I was talking about us wearing them down, they very well could wear us down too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's what that offense is all about. Keeping the game close and then trying to wear into them in the second half.
I mean, I've watched, plenty of times where Georgia's played Georgia Tech and gotten big leads and watched Tech chip away for half of football and come away with wins. So, I mean, LaGrange is within striking distance. I mean, they score a touchdown or two and they're right back in this game.
Right. And with that being said, obviously that's not something that we've seen with the Cavaliers the last couple of years. Normally their focus is there for 4 quarters, and Coach Wiggins, Coach Hubbard, Coach Napier, they do a great job at keeping these guys focused.
Right, and it's like we saw last year. When we have a team down, we're going to step on the throat. So I anticipate to come out, try to reestablish that running game, and if we can, like I said, if we can put some kind of points on the board, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown, I really think we're going to take control of this football game.
All right, well, it looks like we're under 2 minutes now before we start the second half. So let's take a full break here. When we come back, we're going to start the third quarter. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Here's Perry Prather, head pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy.
The one thing that I've always done, Coleman, is through the years, I have found that patients respond in different ways. And as a pharmacist, I try to find those ways that you can communicate with every patient. Every patient's different. A lot of times, hard times are related to their medicine. And just a good positive word from somebody every day is better than a lot of medicine for everybody.
Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange and Hamilton.
When it comes to your health, nobody beats the home team at WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Named #1 large hospital by Georgia Trend Magazine. Nationally ranked a top 100 hospital by Truven Health. And one of the 100 great community hospitals by Becker's Hospital Review. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center is your award-winning team in LaGrange. Visit wellstar.org/WGMC to learn more. We believe in life well lived.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
I can't see now.
All right, guys,
That light's
back
bright.
here live. 33 seconds before we start this thing off. Noah Stevens getting set to. We're going to be receiving right here, Andrew.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, we kicked off the start, so we're going to get the football back and go back on offense.
All right, so out comes the return team, and I'm thinking it's going to be Cartavius Bigsby, DJ Atkins.
Probably maybe DQ.
or Quay Hines. Either way, whoever that third person is, this is going to be a heck of a 3-minute halfback
Yeah,
deep.
they're going to have to pick their poison, whichever one they want to kick it to is just as able to take
and
it
it
to
looks
the
like
house.
your 3 starting tailbacks.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. The 3 horsemen right there. And looks like LaGrange is lining up for the kick. Goodness, thankfully the lights are off. I couldn't see anything up here when they turned those lights on, Shane.
All right, so you've got DJ at around the 15, Cartavius and Quay up around the 20, DJ being in the middle.
Here comes the kick, Shane.
And Matt Rainey, number 16 for the Grangers, is going to do the kicking. It's a line drive kick.
Got offsides on LaGrange. Looks like we'll do a re-kick.
All right, so they're going to back up LaGrange 5 right here. They'll be kicking from the 35 now, trying to start this third quarter.
They've been consistent with that call tonight. They've been consistent. I'll say this: it's been a pretty well officiated game. They're letting the teams play. Not, we're not seeing what we saw last week. Put it that way. I'll just leave it at that. So, pretty clean football game for both sides right now.
I'm really proud of the way you've progressed over the years with your hate for the referees. Seems like every week you're doing better and better about that. And
I try. They're people too, so they make mistakes just like all of us.
But they make them at the wrong time.
Yeah, they do, unfortunately.
All right, so here's the Matt Rainey kick, little squib kick over to the right side.
Out of bounds.
Goes out of bounds.
That's great for Callaway. I think that's going to put us set up shop at the 40 or the 45-yard line.
Well, with the penalty, maybe 45, or they're going to make them re-kick it.
We should just be able to take the football. I don't think you have to re-kick it if it's unless the high school rule's different. I'm not 100% familiar with the GHSA rule book.
So now it looks like they're going to back him up 5 again. Now he's kicking from the 30. And I can't blame Coach Wiggins. I believe that's his call on that.
Yeah.
You can't blame him for wanting to get it into the hands of those guys in the back.
Right. And the way LaGrange is kicking it, right here, you've got to rear back and kick it. You do a directional kick here, Callaway's going to have the ball at the 50.
All right. Still trying to start this third quarter. Here is the third kickoff attempt for the Grangers. There's the kick, a line drive kick right down the middle of the field. Bigsby takes it at the 20, and he lets DJ get in front of him looking for some room, bounces it outside, then cuts back up the middle of the field.
I would have taken the penalty after that. He didn't really have a whole lot of momentum on that kick. If he would have just ran that field, we probably could have had another 5 to 10 yards on that play.
And that's probably the instructions he's getting right now is just take that thing north-south.
Yeah. He didn't have a whole lot of blockers out there anyways, but nonetheless, we're set up shop, 1st and 10. Looks like from the 28 or 27, 28-yard line, Shane.
All right, here comes Ramsey and the Cavalier offense. Wes Brooks spread out to the left. Looks like Jacob Freeman up top to the right.
Got to hold on to the football right here.
DJ at tailback. There's a snap, fakes a give, rolls to the right, wants to throw it down the field, and he chunks it down there looking for Jacob Freeman again. And I love the effort right there. Jacob Freeman trying to go up and high point that football, couldn't quite come down with it down around the 28-yard line.
That was a solid pass right there by Kedrick Ramsey, but unfortunately it looks like Jacob Freeman's down. I can't tell if he came down awkwardly or if that's a cramp.
Yeah, hard to say right there.
Kind of got a bad angle on that. Let's hope he's okay. He's going to be a big part of this team this year. We need him to be okay.
All right, looks like they're going to take a break right here while they look at Jacob. So we'll take a break with them. This is Callaway Cavalier Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, 11:42 to go here in the third. Cavalier offense on the field. 2nd down and 10 now. Ball at the 28. There's the snap. Give to the fullback. Or he fakes the give. Takes it around the right side, and he's got a huge hole. And Ramsey gets up past the 40 to about the 44-yard line.
I thought he was going to break it there for a second. Did a little veer fake, the fullback dive, go off right end, and there was a huge hole right there. Everyone, and they have to respect DJ Atkins right there. I mean, you can't just leave him wide open for a pitch, but Ramsey was able to pick up huge yardage, taking him to the, looks like we're up to the Callaway 44-yard line.
All right, 1st down now. Ramsey under center. Receiver split to the right, one down to the left. There's a give to DJ right up the middle, looking for room. There's nothing there. He dances around and gets back to the original line of scrimmage, it looks like.
Great effort getting back to the line of scrimmage there. There's just not been a lot on that straightaway handoffs tonight, but when we've run that veer action, we seem to pick up a lot of big chunky yards.
Yeah, hats off to the middle of that Granger defense right there.
Yeah, they've done a good job tonight on the straight-up dive plays. They've done a really good job.
All right, 10:56 to go here in the 3rd. Cavs facing a 2nd down and 10, again from the 44-yard line. West splits out to the left, and it looks like number 13, Antonez Blunt, split out to the right.
Got him.
Ramsey under center. Looks like he makes a, I guess if you start talking about the middle of that Cavalier defense, they jump off sides on you.
A good thing for us.
Granger defense
brings up a 2nd and 5, so that negative play we just had with DJ just is canceled out. So you now have a 2nd and 5, which now you're staying on schedule, and it changes up your play calling too.
And you got number 13 in, sophomore, Antonez Blunt now, in at the receiver position. So that's pretty big right there.
There's that I formation. Looking for a quick snap. Make sure they're on the line.
Now they're going to audible.
Yeah, looks like LaGrange adjusted well for that play.
Ramsey gets the play, takes a snap. There's a give to DJ right out the middle. He's got a hole. And, man, that Granger defense closed in quick right there.
And DJ still hasn't gone down. I've seen him wrap DJ up 3 or 4 times and just not be able to get him to the ground. So I think we picked up about 1 yard, so it's bring up 3rd and 4 for Callaway. Don't be shocked here if we try to see if we get Kedrick on the outside, too, with maybe a run-pass option.
I'm still looking for Nathan Sapp. You know, I remember so many times last year that they would line Michael Freeman up at tight end and just sneak him off in the flats or sneak him right down the middle of the field.
Yeah, so he was lethal over the middle.
Single receivers left and right. Ramsey under center.
It's like a little check with me. They're going to call a timeout.
Well, it looks like they called a false start before the timeout.
How do you have a false start when he's not under center?
All right, so maybe that'll buy them the time they wanted. So, Andrew, now we go to 3rd down and about 8, maybe 9 right here.
Yeah, now this changes up everything. You may still try to see the run pass option, but I wouldn't be shocked here if we see some kind of little dump off or screen pass too. The bubble screen that we scored that big TD down last year with DQ Wilkerson, we haven't run that yet. And this is that same formation we run it from right here.
Twins left, single receiver to the right. DJ and Ramsey in the backfield. Ramsey out of shotgun, option right. Pitches it to DJ. DJ makes the guy miss. Gets up to midfield. Going to bring up 4th down and about 3, Andrew.
Yeah, 4th and 3. Definitely want to punt this football. But, you know, the good thing for Callaway here is we ran the clock down to we're going to run the clock to about 8. I'm going to say about 8:40. We'll be able to run this clock down. So you've shortened the game a little bit. And, you know, with LaGrange, they haven't really shown the ability to hit a big play on offense too. So
Lawrence Thompson in to punt for the Cavaliers. He stands about 11 yards deep at about the 39 of Callaway. There's the snap. There's the punt. He gets it off.
Kick.
Good high spiral. And looks like number 13, that is Kobe Patton, is going to fair catch that ball around the 19-yard line, Andrew.
Yeah, fair catch, and LaGrange will set up shop on offense, and here comes that Callaway defense.
All right, 8:29 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 17-0 your score. Cavs on top. The Grangers out for their first possession on offense of the 2nd half.
And we'll see if they've changed anything here. Because Callaway's done a pretty good job of stopping whatever they've thrown at them. I didn't really see a play that had a lot of success running in the first half.
All right, here's that wing tee look. Crawford under center. Takes a snap. There's a give to the big fullback.
Nothing.
He got maybe a yard, Andrew.
Yeah, they tried to run that little fullback dive right there. I can't see who the ball carrier was. I think it was number 7 for LaGrange, Trez Delaney, the senior running back on the carry. Picks up maybe a half yard, maybe back to the original line of scrimmage. So looks like a 2nd and 10 for LaGrange.
Another key player for those Cavs on defense, Quan Todd.
Yes.
He's been playing a great ball game tonight, too.
We haven't said his name enough. Quan Todd had a huge season for us last year.
All right, so here's the 2nd down and 10 now from the 19. Again, Crawford under center. Here's that counter. They give it to the big fullback. He gets loose, Andrew, out past the 30.
That's the biggest play they've had tonight right there. We got to tackle. Got to tackle better right there to pick up a big first down for LaGrange. Number 4, there he said he's going to get his yards.
Gets
Cornell
up to about the 42-yard line. Going to give enough for the Granger first down.
Yeah, got to wrap up right there. But that was a well-designed play right there. He's able to get to the second level. We just got to wrap up.
All right, 7:33 and counting to go here in the third. First down for the Grangers at the 42. Crawford under center. Takes a snap. Again, there's a counter to the other side, and Callaway read it beautifully this time.
Yeah, 2nd and 10 again. So I'm trying to figure out what they're trying to set up. They're hitting us with a lot of different formations. You'll have sometimes a 2-wide set from LaGrange, and sometimes they'll bring everyone real close to the line of scrimmage. So
DQ at a corner, Kobe Jackson at a corner, and then Courtney Williams in the safety. That's a lot of speed around the perimeter of the defense.
Plus, there's Telly Fanning right there at his outside linebacker position too. He's a speedster as well.
Telly looks like he's put on a little weight this year.
Yeah, he looks a little bigger.
All right, here's the snap. There's a fake. He wants to throws it across the middle of the field.
Intercepted
by Courtney Williams.
He's gone.
30,
he got a flag.
20, 10, 5. Touchdown. That's Kobe Jackson with the interception.
And the flag was after the play, so I don't know if we're going to call a roughing the passer.
Let's see what the call is.
Personal
right here.
foul on Callaway. For what?
So the touchdown will stand.
No.
It
happened before the touchdown.
Okay.
Well, I wonder if the pick still stands.
Looks like they're leaving the offense out there. Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
That was a late flag to be a roughing the passer.
Ooh.
That was a pretty late flag to be roughing the passer.
Okay.
I don't know, Shane. I'm trying. I don't know about that. Looks like LaGrange got away with one right there. I don't know about that. Because after you throw a pick, the quarterback's defenseless. They threw the flag well after the pick. The quarterback's no longer a quarterback at that point.
They must have thrown it on the hit from the defensive end.
That's an unfortunate call right there, and that's I don't know if I agree with that, but nonetheless, we got to keep playing defense. Another cheap first down for the Grangers.
All right, ball at the 47 now. 1st and 10 for the Grangers. Crawford under center. Takes a snap. Toss to the right side. Looking for room. Nothing there. That looks like number 9 for the Cavaliers. Jamie Sellers right there with a big hit.
Yeah, nice job of stringing that play out. Be able to gain. LaGrange looks like they pick up about a yard. Another thing I'm thinking about too with LaGrange in these tosses is maybe a halfback pass too. So be careful. I mean, outside of that big running play and the 2 personal fouls, they just haven't been able to move the football. So I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if they pull that one out of the playbook there.
All right, 2nd down. Looks like about 8 right here, Andrew. 5:50 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Again, Crawford under center. Takes a snap. There's
fumble. We got it. Callaway football.
Looks like they were
Callaway football. They can't take that one from us.
Trying to run a reverse off of the counter right there, and it looked like number 3 came in for the Cavaliers. That's Nathan Sapp, and got the fumble recovery.
Yeah,
Just a real bad exchange there from tailback to receiver.
Can't call roughing the passer on that one.
So back out on the field comes Kedrick Ramsey and the Cavalier offense with 5:40 to go here in the third quarter with a 17-0 lead, Andrew.
Hey, let's bleed some more of this clock right here. Let's bleed clock. Let's try to punch it in.
First down inside Granger territory at the 48-yard line. There's a snap. There's a give to Cartavius Bigsby. Goes around the right side looking for a hole, makes a cut, and gets up to about the 32-yard line.
Huge run. One of the biggest running plays of the night. Callaway ran a power off right tackle. I think that's Keandre's side, if I'm not mistaken. Big offensive tackle for Callaway, and able to get a huge play on the ground. First and 10 Callaway from the Granger 33-yard line.
So 5:30 to go here in the third. Cartavius Bigsby lines up at tailback again. It's like Jacob Freeman back in the game.
Yeah, good to see him back.
There's a snap. He just rides that fullback in, then he pulls it and keeps it and gets about 4, Andrew.
Ooh, that's dangerous right there. That's living life on the edge. But good job by the quarterback, Kedrick Ramsey, able to pick up about 5 or 6 on the play.
Boy, he rode that thing in there, didn't he?
Yeah, I was like, are you gonna give it to him? Are you gonna give it to him? And he just decided he wanted to take it. I don't know who you give credit for on the carry, because they both carried that football about 6 yards.
Second down and 5 now. Ramsey under center. It's like Jacob Freeman split out to the right. There's a give to the fullback right there. That's number 26 right there.
Is that Moultrie?
Gay Moultrie.
Yeah, good job by the senior running back playing a little fullback tonight.
Enough for a Cavalier first down, Andrew.
Yep, we're driving, but hey, we got to put points on the board right here. We had the pick 6 taken from us. Let's go put 6 on the board.
All right, Ramsey back into the huddle. Callaway breaks the huddle with 4:38 to go here in the third quarter with a 17-0 lead deep in Granger territory.
There's your man, Wes Brooks, back in the game.
Around the 23-yard line. Ramsey under center, takes a snap, tosses it to Bigsby over the right side. He's looking for room, makes a cut, makes another cut, and I think he might have got a hold. You think a hold, Andrew?
The way that I'm going to go ahead and I think we got a hold on the outside.
Boy, Bigsby is shifty.
Yeah. I didn't see anybody grab up high. I'd be shocked if it's one against LaGrange. I think we got a hold against Callaway. Yeah, of course we do.
All right, so with 4:17 to go now in the third, Callaway gets a holding penalty. Going to back them up 10 yards.
Can't shoot ourselves in the foot.
Antonez Blunt in the game now at receiver, and it looks like
they threw that. They just marked off 12 yards on the penalty.
Jacob Freeman.
Okay. First and 23 for the Cavs.
Lamarcio Brooks in at receiver. Ramsey takes a snap, gives it to that's Quay Hines. He busts it out to the left side, finds a hole, stays on his feet, and gets down to about the 22-yard line, so they get all the penalty yards back.
Yeah, now brings up about a second and what do you want to say, second and 11 maybe, second and 10.
And I'll tell you what, Andrew, those 3 running backs, they put their head down and they run the football hard.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's nice to have 3 tailbacks back there.
You can just imagine the competition there. Guys just pushing each other.
Yeah. It's a deep backfield. It's one of the deepest backfields we've had in probably, like I said, since we had Eddie Culpepper and Cedric Maynard back there.
All right, Jacob Freeman split out to the right with Antonez Blunt. There's a snap. Ramsey rolls to his right, wanted to throw. Now he tucks it.
Oh, he might have some room on the back side.
He's got some room on the left side. Gets down to the 10, down to about the 8, maybe the 7-yard line. What a job right there.
Who was that on the block on the outside for us, that wide receiver? Who was out? Was that Jacob Freeman?
What number was it?
I couldn't see the number.
You had Jacob Freeman and Antonez Blunt lined up on the right side.
I think it was Blunt. I think it was Blunt. Did a great job holding his block down there, allowing Ramsey to get down there. So we got first and goal from the 8-yard line. Let's bleed more of this clock and let's punch it in for 6, Shane.
All right, 3 minutes and counting now to go here in the third quarter. Callaway with a 17-0 lead over the LaGrange Grangers. Again, you have Antonez Blunt and LaMarcio Brooks split out to the right. There's a give to DJ. He's dancing in the middle, looking for a hole, pushing forward. And look at that offensive line pushing him forward, Andrew.
Oh, yeah.
So a gain of about 2, maybe 3 right there. It's going to bring up second down and goal from about the 5-yard line now. A lot of guys rotating in and out for Callaway.
And that's good to see, though. You want to see a lot of guys being able to come in and out in big-time situations in the football game. It shows you the kind of depth this football team has. And depth is what gets you wins playoff games, Shane. Let's see if we can punch this in.
All right, 2 minutes and counting now here in the third quarter. Ramsey under center, Nathan Sapp at tight end. Cartavius Bigsby in at tailback.
I think we have a timeout.
I'm not sure if we got the timeout or they call a delay.
I think Coach Wiggins is pretty irritated. It looks like he ran on the field calling a timeout and they would not give it to him.
So they're going to get us with a delay right there.
Yeah.
That's going to bring the ball back out to the 10-yard line.
I think that's one penalty for LaGrange tonight, by the way.
So it'll be second and goal from the 10 now. 17-0 your score, minute 56 to go here in the third quarter. Let's take a quick break. This is Callaway Cavalier Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, on second and goal, Ramsey runs the option to the right side right there. Andrew picks up good yardage down to about the 4-yard line.
Yeah.
Going to bring up third down and goal.
If they would have gave us a timeout before that, that would have been 6. I'm just saying.
All right, so Ramsey runs back into the huddle. Third and goal from the 4-yard line. 1 minute, 8 seconds to go here in the third. Wes Brooks split way out to the right, and Antonez Blunt split to the right. Looks like Quay Hines in at tailback. Ramsey fakes it, cuts it around to the left side.
Callaway.
Touchdown, Callaway Cavaliers.
And no flags, so we can celebrate, Shane. Touchdown, Cavs.
Kedrick Ramsey with a naked boot right there, Andrew.
Yeah, it looked like Dylan Johnson right there. That's a play we ran a lot with him last year on the bootleg, and able to take it in for 6. So it puts Callaway up 23-0 on the Grangers. Shades of last year.
And it looks like number 40 is coming in, and that's Hunter Williamson to handle the kicking right here. Ramsey to hold. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. It's up, and it's good, Andrew. So just like that, 24-0 with about 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, nice little run by Kedrick on the quarterback keeper. And now this puts a lot of pressure on that LaGrange offense. So Cavalier defense just has to hold on for 12 minutes and 55 seconds so we can walk away with a 1-0 start to the season.
All right, let's take a quick break. 24-0 Cavs on top. This is Callaway Cavalier Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Here's Perry Prather, head pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy.
The joy of coming into work in the pharmacy every day is to interact with the patients, get a feel for them, understand them, love them. First of all, you got to love your patients. You got to love people. That's what we do. And as a person and as a business, that's my thing. Is I want to give them the exceptional care. Everybody that comes in here, that we care about them, and that they feel like this is home to them when they get their medicine.
HolmesPharmacy.com in LaGrange and Hamilton.
You're listening to Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
All All right, here's a Noah Stevens kick, another high kick. Takes him back right down to the goal line. He's looking for room. He gets loose at around the 25, takes it across the left side. Cavaliers stringing it out, and they finally bring him down around the 20. And that looked like number 20, Andrew Canty.
Nice little move. He stumbled a little bit on the kick. I thought we were going to be able to stop him for a minimal gain, but he did a good job of dancing around and be able to pick up some positive yardage.
Actually, that was number 30 for the Grangers, Dylan Norvell, with the return. Real shifty runner there. So with 42 seconds to go, the Granger offense back out onto the field, deep inside their own territory. First down.
Well, we've scored on offense and special teams. Let's see if we can get that defensive score.
There's a snap. Crawford rolls to his right. Oh, he was looking. Oh, they throw the flag.
That's a weak call. He was going for the football right there. I mean, I don't.
Crawford faked the handoff, rolled to his right.
What a bailout call.
And was looking for his fullback out in the flats. And I'm not sure if they're going to call us for getting there too early. There was another flag on the backside. I'm not sure what that was, Andrew.
Maybe we'll get a hold on the backside and they'll offset each other, but that kid right there is just going for the football right there. He has every right to that football as the wide receiver does.
Got a hold against the Grangers.
Okay. Going to pass it. Wow, they did not call pass interference. Shane, how about that? I will apologize.
I'm not sure.
I thought I could. They threw that right when he hit it. I mean and plus the line judge threw that too, where you would throw it in the area of pass interference. But I guess they agreed with us, but saw the Grange player holding. So that's 2 penalties for the Grangers now. We're almost even.
All right, so that sets up first down and about 20 yards right here. 37 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Again, Crawford under center, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Drops straight back. Now he's going to give it to his tailback. And here comes the Callaway defense. The middle of that defense is playing really good football right now, Andrew.
Absolutely. There's just been not outside of that one run that number 4, Cornell Kendrick, had early in the third quarter. I mean, there's been nothing for LaGrange in the middle of the field tonight.
Sean Terrell, Jabari Smith.
I wonder if LaGrange is just going to let it run and go to the fourth quarter.
What about the freshman out there, Caden Rogers, number 80?
I mean, that just shows you right there. I mean, getting the young pups out there, getting them some reps. I mean, what better time than now?
Marquavius Colton, he's played some good football for us.
Let's go to the fourth quarter, Shane.
So the end of the third, 24-0 Cavs on top. Andrew, like you said, 12 minutes away. Starting this season off 1-0. Let's take a break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
When it comes to your health, nobody beats the home team at WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Named #1 large hospital by Georgia Trend Magazine. Nationally ranked a top 100 hospital by Truven Health. And one of the 100 great community hospitals by Becker's Hospital Review. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center is your award-winning team in LaGrange. Visit wellstar.org/WGMC to learn more. We believe in life well lived.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, here's the second down play. Looks like Crawford dropped back to throw, and he couldn't get it off in time, Andrew, as the Cavalier defense collapsed in on him.
Yeah, good job by Callaway getting that pressure up the gut and forcing a sack right there. And like I said, there's just been no room for LaGrange tonight on offense. I mean, we have done it. I'll say it, our defense has dominated this football game. The defense has dominated this football game, and LaGrange has just had no answers offensively.
All right, so big third down and 21 now. Actually, I think it's going to be a little more than 21, Andrew. It's third and pretty long right here.
Third and 21, maybe, yeah, like you said, maybe more like 25 here. I think it's a.
Again, Crawford under the center. One receiver split out to the right. There's a snap. They run the counter. Callaway strings it out. There's just nothing there. And that was number 7, Trez Delaney, who was taken down around the 5, maybe the 6-yard line by 3 or 4 different Cavaliers.
Yeah. And I'll say this, too, about LaGrange. I mean, they're switching to that new offense, but once their offense catches up to playing like their defense is, they're going to be a pretty good team. They're going to get back to their winning ways. They just got to catch that offense back up. And, you know, that offense, the wing T, is just as much about timing as it is repetition.
All right, so in comes Matt Rainey to punt for the Grangers. He's about 4 yards deep in his end zone, Andrew. DQ standing up around his own 40, or the Granger 45. Again, they block it, Andrew.
To the safety, and we get the football back. Who blocked that kick, Shane? I couldn't see.
I'm not sure if it was Courtney Williams or it could have been Demetrius Coleman, the freshman, number 16 in there.
I'm going to give credit to both of them right here. Great job. Safety, Callaway.
So the punt blocked, rolls out of the end zone. So that's 2 points for the Cavs, makes it 26-0. But like you said, Andrew, more importantly, Cavaliers are going to get the football now.
Who else blocked that?
Demetrius Coleman and Courtney Williams. And either Telly Fannin. It was one of those three, I can assure you that. So, again, Andrew, just like last year, special teams playing a huge part of this football game.
Yeah, big part of this game. A blocked field goal for a touchdown and not a blocked punt. All we're needing now is a defensive score. We'll have the hat trick, Shane.
All right, so on comes the return team for the Cavaliers. Yeah, because
a little confusion on the kickoff.
Well, it's not too bad. The ball's going to be placed at the 20-yard line of LaGrange. And Matt Rainey, the punter, is going to come in. I don't know. Let's see what their option is right here. A lot of times you'll see people punt this ball.
I think it's a free kick, so you can either punt it or kick it off a tee.
All right, looks like they're going to kick it off a tee. So you've got DJ Atkins and you've got Telly Fannin. And it looks like Cartavius Bigsby are all standing up around the 35-yard line. Here comes Rainey with the kick. Line drive kick.
Pick it up.
Bigsby picks it up at the 20. Heads up the middle of the field. Now cuts it back to the left. Looking for some room. Gets upended around the 38-yard line.
We saw him get north and south right there. It looks like the talking to the coaches had with him on that last kickoff return help. Is he down?
It's like Bigsby took a shot there when he was landing. So 26-0 your score. Callaway's going to have the ball at about the 40-yard line of Callaway. Let's take a quick break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, looks like Cartavius is going off under his own power there. That's a good sign to see.
Yeah, good sign. Let's hope he's all right. Let's hope it's nothing that's going to keep him out long term. But if I'm Coach Wiggins, I'm just letting him rest the rest of this ball game.
26-0 your score, 10-14 to go in the game. Callaway with the ball first down from the 38-yard line. Ramsey's working out of the shotgun, takes a snap, gives it to DJ off the left side. DJ looking for a hole, gets maybe 3 yards off the left side, Andrew.
Picks up about 3. Little shotgun play. He had 2 to the right side, 1 to the left. Little zone read action. Picks up about 3 or 4. So, and I would assume no matter what happens on this drive, this might be the last drive for the starting offense. This game is well in hand.
All right, 2nd down and 7 now as Ramsey jogs back into the huddle.
Same formation. You just told him he was on sides.
That's what they call that. It's like LaMarcio Brooks may have started a little early right there.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. I thought they said he lined up offside, but the ref just looked at him, gave him a thumbs up.
All right, 2nd down and 12 now. Ball at the 37-yard line. There's a snap again. We got another false start. Again, it's on LaMarcio.
Don't fall apart now. We want to hold on to this football and punch another one in there.
9:27 to go. Callaway is backed up now. Andrew facing a 2nd down and about 17 yards.
We had this a little earlier in the game, and Kendrick was able to pick up a 1st down with his legs. So let's see what happens on this play. Same formation, shotgun, 2 to the right, 1 to the left.
Antonez. There's an option to the right side. DJ looking for some room. Picks up about 4 on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and long right here, Andrew.
Yeah, 3rd and long. I'm just running the football, letting the clock bleed out some more and punting and playing defense here. This game's well in hand.
9:04 and counting to go here in the game. Ramsey and Coach Napier over there on the sideline. Ramsey gets the play and heads back into the huddle now.
I wouldn't mind seeing little young Demetrius Coleman get a couple reps in this game at quarterback.
All right, DJ in at tailback. Here comes Ramsey out of the shotgun. There's a snap. He wants to throw it, Andrew. He's looking to throw. Now he gets it to DJ.
Just no blockers.
Yeah, nothing you can do right there, DJ.
But as a quarterback, though, that's good to see him looking for his check down right there instead of forcing the football.
So DJ tackled out in the flats. Picks up maybe 1 yard. Brings up 4th down and about 13. And in comes Mr. Lawrence Thompson to handle the punting. And it looks like number 13, Kobe Patton, back deep for the Grangers.
Let's get a good kickoff. Let's play some defense.
All right, there's Thompson back to punt.
I think they're coming after the kick.
There's the snap. There's the punt. Not a long punt. Again. Kicked it pretty high.
Oh, get that football.
Definitely takes a Granger bounce back into Callaway territory around the 42, 43-yard line where the Granger offense will come out. So 26-0 your score, 7:50 to go here in this game. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
You're listening to Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, on 1st down from the 43, it was Andrew Canny around the right side. Looks like he probably lost 2 yards, Andrew, after LaShawn Terrell came up and met him.
Yeah, and we still got our starting defense in there. We're definitely trying to preserve this shutout, but I don't think LaGrange has conceded either. I think their starting offense is still in the game, but LaShawn Terrell has been in the backfield all night long making plays.
All right, here's 2nd down and 12 now. Crawford Crawford under center.
There's that reverse trap, and there we go. Great job. Callaway Cavaliers staying at home, Shane.
Yep, that's number 26, Gabe Moultrie.
He's had himself quite a game, Shane.
It's like another negative play. They might have got a yard, Andrew.
Well, they did a good job right there. It looked like he had a lot more room than he actually did, but we just stayed right at home, was able to contain that play for about 2 or 3 yard gains, and now it's 3rd and 10. But you have to think this is 4-down territory for LaGrange, so you got 2 more plays to stop them.
All right, 6:42 to go now in the game. Again, Crawford under center. There's a snap. He drops straight back, wants to throw, gets the throw off.
Terrell's in the backfield again. I think he completed the pass.
And he did, and it looks like enough for a first down around the 31-yard line, Andrew.
Yeah, way to get the ball out quick by Charles Crawford right there. Looks like we dropped Courtney Williams back into the cornerback position from his free safety position. So good little pickup for the Grangers right there, but Callaway cannot let up. If you want to preserve the shutout, you cannot give up easy completions like that.
They want Coach Hubbard to have to buy those donuts.
That's right.
All right, here we go. 6:17 to go. First down from the 32. Again, Crawford drops back, wants to
Got
throw.
him. Sack.
This time he's bottled up, and he goes down. About a 6-yard loss down around the 39-yard line.
Who is back there? Is that number 40 for Callaway? Hunter Williamson. So hard to see with those numbers. I think it was Hunter Williamson in the backfield.
All right, it's going to bring up 2nd down and about 16 right here. Under 6 minutes to go now in the game. And as you mentioned before, no substitutions with the starters.
No, I mean, if LaGrange isn't going to concede, Coach Wiggins isn't going to concede yet, too. So looks like I would assume this would be the last series for both starting offense and defense.
There's the snap. Crawford wants to throw that slant across the middle. He's got a man. Falls down around the 26, maybe the 27-yard line.
That was a good slant play. It was about a 10-yard slant, and if he hadn't fallen down, he might have scored on that play, Shane. That was a good ball right there. You can tell he's a baseball player. He's got a nice little cannon. Kind of reminds you of that Upson Lee quarterback from last year that played baseball too. He had a nice little rifle for an arm.
All right, so we're under 5 minutes now. 26-0 your score. Cavs on top. Granger's threatening now. Deep inside Callaway territory around the 26-yard line.
Looks like Callaway's playing a
3rd
bit more
down and
bump.
5. There's a snap. He wants to throw. Drops back.
Got him.
And he cannot feel the pressure. And that's number 21, Jonathan Linder, with a sack.
One of my key players for tonight's game. And he came on his blind side just like LaGrange did earlier to Kedrick Ramsey. And we were able to get the sack. Brings up a 4th down.
All right. Let's see. Looks like they're going to go, Andrew. I don't blame them. 26-0, 4:20 to go here in the game. Charles Crawford, the sophomore quarterback for the Grangers, under center. And there's a flag on the play. Coach Hubbard's not happy about something.
Do we have too many men on the field? I don't.
On 4th down and about 11, it looks like. That's definitely not going to make Coach Hubbard happy.
Illegal substitution
against the Cavs.
5-yard penalty.
So now it's going to go to a 4th down and about 5 right here. I'm not sure if Callaway took a timeout right there.
I think we have an official timeout, but they're going to come back out in the field here. So 4th down. Looks like LaGrange is going to call a timeout. I totally anticipate a trick play coming up next play, Shane.
All right, so there's the timeout by LaGrange. We'll take a timeout with them. 26-0 your score. Cavs on top of the Grangers here to open the 2017 high school football season for both these programs here at Callaway Stadium.
Callaway Kickoff Classic.
That's right, the Kickoff Classic. This is Callaway Cavalier Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
When it comes to your health, nobody beats the home team at WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Named #1 large hospital by Georgia Trend Magazine. Nationally ranked the top 100 hospital by Truven Health. And one of the 100 great community hospitals by Becker's Hospital Review. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center is your award-winning team in LaGrange. Visit wellstar.org/WGMC to learn more. We believe in life well lived.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Some combinations were just meant to go together. Chips and salsa, refrigerator and freezer, the internet and cat videos. At State Farm, there's another combination meant to go together, home and auto. As in combining your home and auto insurance with one agent, which leads to another combination, saving dollars and cents. Your State Farm agent is here to help life go right. Combine home and auto and see how much you can save.
Visit your LaGrange State Farm agent, Mabel Smith Sharp, online at letmabelquote.com. Now, back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, on 4th down and 6, the Grangers went for it, and the pass from Crawford sailed high, and the Cavaliers took over at around the 25-yard line. And on the first down play, Chandler Lott is in at quarterback. He handed off to Travis Traylor on a counter play, good for about 3 yards. And then on the second down play, there was nothing doing for Travis Traylor again, right up the middle. And that brings us to a 3rd down and 8. And it looks like number 52, Keyshawn Cameron, one of the offensive linemen, is down for the Cavaliers right now. So let's take a break. Let's hope that Keyshawn's all right. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Pharmacy.
2002, we decided to make a move from downtown. We bought this building here on Commerce, and we've been here ever since, and it was a move that really changed my business. God's blessed this business. We've been real fortunate, and the customers and the patients have been phenomenal in this town to support Holmes Pharmacy, and we're just proud to be a part of the community and support all the patients and their needs.
That's Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange.
State Farm, this is Gwen.
Salutations, Gwen. I have car insurance, but I want to protect the rest of the stuff in my apartment. Some of my action figures were ruined recently.
We can add a renter's policy. For the cost of one action figure, we can protect your entire army of action figures against fire, theft, burst pipes.
Great! You have no idea how hard it is untangling wet alien hair.
Add renter's insurance to your auto policy and get to a better state. State Farm.
For a money-saving way to protect your possessions, call Agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, welcome back here live. 2:46 to go here in the game. 3rd down and 7 for the Cavs. Chandler Lott in at quarterback now. Looks like number 26, Gabe Moultrie in at tailback, or that's number 34. Chandler rolls to his right, wants to throw. Looks like he overshoots number 35 right there for the Cavaliers.
Bryce Curian. And while we were at the break, it looks like Keyshawn Cameron was able to walk off the field on his own power, so I'm going to assume everything's okay with him. So good to see that young man's all right. So 4th down for Callaway brings up a punting situation, about 2.5 minutes left in the football game.
All right, 4th down. Cavs going to punt. Looks like Noah Stevens in the punt, and there's a high snap. Noah's going to pick it up down around the goal line. Now he's going to run with it. He tries to punt, and I don't know, Andrew, what they're going to say. If they give him possession right there, that's tough. They're going to give the Grangers possession at the 12-yard line.
Ooh. That's tough, man. High snap, and we really wanted that goose egg on the board. That's going to be tough to keep him out. It's going to be tough to keep him out 3 or 4 times in our own side of the field.
All right, so 2:29 to go here in the game.
Is there a flag on the play? There was no one over there. Declined it. Okay, there's a hold, and LaGrange declined it.
So here comes the Cavalier defense.
A hold on a high snap, but sure.
With a Coach Hubbard buying donuts on the line right here, Andrew.
Yeah, Coach Hubbard is, and he wants that goose egg up there. If I'm him, looks like LaGrange is going to send out the young pups. If I'm him, I'm sending out my starting defense to preserve this shutout.
So
shutout on the line.
With 2:29 to go.
False start.
There's a handoff up the middle. They give it to number 32 for LaGrange.
Yeah, left tackle.
Get him down around the 8-yard line.
Left tackle for LaGrange was leaning hard on that play. I don't know how we didn't see that one.
And Draco Martin with the carry for the Grangers. Going to bring up 2nd down now on about 4, Andrew.
Yeah, I think what he picked up a decent amount of yards right there. About 2 minutes left in the football game. Let's hope this Callaway defense can preserve this shutout. They want it. I know they do.
All right, here's the 2nd and 5. Toss out to the right side.
Nothing.
Number 20 is trying to get around there, and that was Andre Canty for the Grangers. But Cavaliers strung that play out and looked like Jonathan Leonard again, Andrew.
Yeah.
We've called his name a lot tonight.
Yeah, he was one of my key players, and I had a feeling this physical football game like this had his name all over it. So he's one of our more physical defenders, and him and LaShawn Terrell have had an outstanding game tonight.
All right, so 3rd down and 9 now. And you can see Coach Hubbard coaching it up over there.
Yeah, he wants that shutout. Stay disciplined, Callaway.
There's a snap. He drops back to throw, looking for that slant. We got a flag on the play. He sailed that one high.
False start. It's got to be a false start on LaGrange. There we go. Then they got that left tackle again. He's been leaning a little bit. I think he might be a young guy, but he's been leaning hard before the snap.
All right, 3rd down and 14.
Well, that helps. That gives you a little breathing room right there. I think they moved him back too far, Shane. Oh, our defense just overran the football.
All right, 58 seconds to go. Clock's running. 3rd down and 14 now. There's a snap. He wants to throw. He throws it to the left side. Again, he sails it high, incomplete. So that'll stop the clock at 47 seconds.
He's got a strong arm. I mean, he does. If he can just get that accuracy a little bit better, I mean, he's going to be a good quarterback for LaGrange.
Brings up 4th down and 14 now.
Well, does LaGrange kick it, try to get a field goal just to say they weren't shut out, or are they going for the TD right here, Shane?
They're going for it.
Ooh. Well, maybe this is where our pick 6 happens, because right here your only really option is a fade route. I think we might have too many men on the field.
All right, here's the snap. He drops back, wants to throw it to the right side. Again, that quick slant. Throw it a little bit low, incomplete. I don't see any flags, Andrew.
No flags.
So a turnover on downs, Cavalier ball with 42 seconds to go.
All you got to do is drop the knee now, and Coach Hubbard's buying donuts for the defense.
And here,
outstanding job by the Callaway defense.
Here comes the Cavalier offense out on the field to run Coach Woodard's favorite play right here.
The victory formation.
Victory formation. Looks like they're going to let the freshman Demetrius Coleman come in.
Oh, man, let him run it around right in. I want to see him just take off one time. I love that kid.
I got a feeling we're going to get to see it. It might not be tonight, but I feel like we're going to see him run the ball. So here comes the Cavalier offense to the line with Demetrius Coleman.
Fake the spike and or fake the knee and take it around right in.
Under center, takes a snap, hits a knee.
I think we'll have to snap it maybe one more time.
And let's see, 36, 35. So what a way to start the season, Andrew, for the Cavaliers.
Absolutely. Yeah, great job by Callaway. Great preparation. I mean, and this victory was not perfect by any means. I mean, defense played about as good as you possibly can, but anytime you can start the season off against a crosstown rival and put a goose egg up on the board, that's a big-time win in my book.
All right, well, that will do it. 26-0 is going to be your final. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about what we saw. We'll talk about next week and some of the rest of the season for these Cavaliers. This is Callaway Cavalier Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
When it comes to your health, nobody beats the home team at WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Named #1 large hospital by Georgia Trend Magazine. Nationally ranked a top 100 hospital by Truven Health. And one of the 100 great community hospitals by Becker's Hospital Review. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center is your award-winning team in LaGrange. Visit wellstar.org/WGMC to learn more. We believe in life well lived.
Here's Perry Prather, head pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy.
You know, the one thing that I've always done, Coleman, is through the years, I have found that patients respond in different ways. And as a pharmacist, I try to find those ways that you can communicate with every patient. Every patient's different. A lot of times, hard times are related to their medicine. And just a good, positive word from somebody every day is better than a lot of medicine could ever be.
Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange and Hamilton. When a football team ends up with 12 men on the field, it means somebody forgot to double check. And when you end up paying more for your car insurance than you need, it could also mean somebody forgot to double check. That's why State Farm will do a free discount double check by going through your policies to make sure you're getting all the discounts you deserve. Because those discounts mean big league savings. It pays to double check. Call your State Farm agent, Matt Orr, on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle 1023 and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, Andrew, it goes final, 26-0. Cavaliers beat in-town rival, the LaGrange Grangers. to start the 2017 season. And, I mean, I thought it was a pretty well-played game, defensively and offensively by the Cavaliers.
Yes.
I thought they played very disciplined and played with a lot of energy.
Yeah, and, you know, like you said, the defense really set the tone for this game. I mean, they did a great job just dominating the LaGrange offense tonight. The LaGrange really didn't mount a drive all night. You know, when they were on our side of the field, it's only because of things we didn't do right. You know, we had the fumble, we had the bad snap on the punt, stuff like that, stuff that we need to work on. But the thing I was impressed the most tonight was defense really, really played well, and the defending special teams did a really, really good job as well too. So lots left to work on going into the off week, but nonetheless, you know, great win, great day to be a Cavalier.
Absolutely. And you mentioned the practice this week. We will not have a game this Friday. We'll be off this week, have a bye week, and then I believe on the 1st of September,
yes,
the Hanley Tigers, the 3A
defending 4A state champs from Alabama.
4A state champs from Alabama are coming over here to Callaway Stadium, and I'm pretty sure they've only got one thing on their mind.
Oh, yeah, they want revenge. That football game was one of the best games Callaway played last year. You can throw it away.
All right, and been hearing great things. Of course, last week we had a special guest that talked to us about the Hanley program.
Yes, Kyle. He helps call the Hanley games over there for Eagle 102.3 over in Roanoke, and I know they're excited to get another crack at us next year because they jumped all over us last season, Shane, and if it wasn't for our senior quarterback making some big-time plays, I think we might have lost that football game.
I agree. And, you know, hats off to what Coach Strain's doing over there. They've got a new stadium to christen in, and we'll have them over here in 2 weeks on September the 1st. That's a Friday night. We'll kick it off at 7:30. We'll probably go live, have our pregame at 7 like we normally do. Final thoughts on this one, Andrew?
Well, you know, really enjoyed watching the defense really work hard. It's like you said, there'd be a strength this year. Offense started gaining momentum as the game went on, and they were able to start running the football and making some big plays. But plenty of things to clean up for Callaway. You know, want to get rid of those penalties, not have those turnovers. You know, the fumbled punt, the fumble back here on the sack, and the bad snap. Those things will cost you football games down the road as we start facing the heart of our region schedule and playoff teams. So. But great night for Callaway, great win. Anytime you shut out crosstown rival, it's a big-time win. But it's got to stay hungry. A lot left to work on with the Hanley Tigers coming in 2 weeks.
Absolutely. Hats off offensive line. Hats off to the running backs. I tell you what, Andrew, it is something to see when you get into that third quarter and fourth quarter, and you still got 3 fresh running backs like Cartavius Bigsby, Quay Hines, and DJ Atkins. That's going to be special this year.
Yeah, they got a 3-headed monster at tailback, able to take a lot of that pressure off DJ Atkins, so he doesn't feel like every time he touches the ball he's got to make something big happen. He knows, hey, I've got Cartavius, hey, I've got Quay Hines back here. You know, and heck, we even saw Telly Fanning can carry the football last year, and Moultrie can carry the football. So a lot of options to carry the football for Callaway. You know, we'll definitely lean on that running game as the season progresses, but tonight belongs to the Callaway Cavaliers. 26-0 shutout of the LaGrange Grangers.
That's right. Well, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll wrap it up. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
If you're a renter, you may never know why your landlord starts lawn care at 7 a.m. every Sunday. Or why your car is the goal line for the neighbor kids' soccer games. You may also not know State Farm can save you hundreds by combining your auto and renter's insurance. So protect your car and your stuff with one good neighbor, your State Farm agent. It could save you time and money. One more way, we're here to help life go right.
Visit your LaGrange State Farm agent, Mabel Smith Sharp, online at letmabelquote.com.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
You're listening to Eagle 102.3 and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, Andrew, as we get set to sign off, I just want to make mention of the big crowd that's out there gathered for Callaway. Man, I can remember a time where we didn't have that many people out there after a football game, whether we won or we lost.
Right.
Just kind of a testament of what Coach Wiggins has done with this program.
Yeah. I've played on a few of those teams where we had maybe 50 people, 60 people in the stands for a game, and most of those people were just family of the team, and it's just amazing what Coach Wiggins has been able to do with the Callaway program from 2005 until now. I mean, I had a stat, and I forgot to bring it up in the post game. I think now is a good time to bring it up with Callaway. Coach Wiggins has won 104 games at Callaway, and I think he's lost only 41 games. I mean, that's impressive, man. To win over 104 games in about a 10-year stretch, 10, 12-year stretch. I think the average Callaway season is 9-3. I mean, that's for high school football where you can't recruit, allegedly, stuff like that. You know, we'll just say everyone does it the right way. I know we do it the right way, but 9-3 is impressive, especially, you know, when you're turning over. You've had players coming through like Quan Bray. You've had players coming through like Justin Hurd, Dylan Johnson, Terry Godwin, Braylon Sanders, and you keep on winning football games.
Yeah, they're great football players,
yes.
But, you know, even better people.
That's right.
You kind of wonder what else Coach Wiggins would have if maybe Buford hadn't been around the last couple of years.
Oh, yeah. those pesky Buford Wolves up there got a pretty darn good pedigree of their own, but you know, it's just great to see all these fans on the field celebrating a big win over a rival. And, you know, it's I'm not going to lie, anytime you beat LaGrange and you see them go back to their locker room with the heads down, I'm okay with that.
All right, well, it's back to the drawing board for the Cavs this week. I'm sure they'll put in a good week of practice, have a bye week Friday night. They'll be off. And then September the 1st, like I said, we'll be right back here in Callaway Stadium. And the Handley Tigers are here. You mentioned 4A defending state champs. So we're definitely excited about that, and we know that is going to be a very tough game for us.
Yes.
I always mention last year that how I thought that was one of the most physical games, if not the most physical game that we had to play the whole year. So, you know, really good that they get a week off, get rid of these first game bumps and bruises.
Right.
We had a couple of guys go down. It didn't look like anything seriously. Hopefully not.
Yeah, and it'll be Handley's first real game. We'll be kind of battle-tested facing two back-to-back 4A teams. Well, Northside's a 5A team and a 4A team in LaGrange, getting ready for that. But also, you know, Handley's replacing a lot of kids, too, off that state championship team. They're replacing their quarterback just like we are. Rhett Fettner won't be there. I believe their tailback, you know, Spanky Watts, he won't be around. And there's a bunch of other playmakers they had that won't be around next season, this upcoming game against us. But nonetheless, I anticipate them to have a great football team and come ready to defend that state championship and get a little revenge on our turf this time. Absolutely,
that being the only game they lost last year. So with that being said, 26-0 your final here. Join us September the 1st in 2 weeks as the Handley Tigers will come to Callaway Stadium to play your 1-0 Cavaliers For Andrew Caraway, I'm Shane Andrews, and this has been Callaway Cavalier Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Injuries or ailments, get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Tara, are you okay?
Yes, I can't believe you found me. I have car trouble, and there you are.
Yeah, that's State Farm's 24/7 access.
It's like we have this mental telepathy, you know?
Well, you did start filing your claim with your mobile device. You can access State Farm on your phone, online, even in person at one of the 18,000 neighborhood
State Farm offices, see? Mental telepathy.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Connect telepathically with Agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Thanks for listening to Callaway Cavaliers football on WELR Eagle 102.3. This game was brought to you in part by Holmes Pharmacy, Wellstar West Georgia Medical, Rebags Agent Rob Upchurch, Rebags Agent Joel Upchurch, and Emory Southern Orthopedics.
Call 1-866-979-9147, 1-866-979-9147, or go to bestwaternow.com. That's bestwaternow.com.
Wave Home Solutions for a healthy, comfortable home.
Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Wouldn't you rather be healthy, energetic, and fit? I'm Dennis Black. 10 years ago, I developed a Texas-sized solution to America's health crisis. I make my Texas superfood from 55 raw, vine-ripened fruits and vegetables.
I lost 60 pounds. I mean, that's huge.
Since I've been on superfood, I haven't been sick.
It's shocking how much energy I have.